Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the Indianapolis Colts versus the San Francisco 49ers. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Hey, Michael Pierpont in the building. What to do, Air Whitey? What to do, baby? All right, we had a successful stream. We did the Bucks and the Bears, 38-3. It feels good to be on the winning side of that since the Saints beat me 38-3 last year. All right, we had $151.95 in donos. Holly Hundo coming through. $100 donation. Love you, appreciate you, as well as $51.95 by my boy, Shep, big Falcons fan. Shep, you the man. Sarah Small, appreciate you. And a big MVP shout out to Alan Counts. We them boys, Cowboy fam. He just spent $3,000 on his new gaming setup. Ooh, looks fresh. So your boy is back doing 2 streams back to back. Pierpont in the building. What to do? Giants in the building. Air Whitey in the building. What to do, baby? Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. Artisan09, Jamar Chase is a cheat code. So is Joe Burrow. Gang, Ty Diedrich in the building. Go Colts. Hey, the Chiefs, hey, they're going to go through some battles, but they will be back. William in the building. What to do, my boy? What up, Willie? Hey, I changed for you. I give you something special today. All right? Got my O-chain. All right, check this jersey out. You've never seen one like this. Look at that. With the patch. All right. Look at that. Look at that. The Michael James sewn jersey. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Custom. Let's go, baby. Sunday night. Let's go. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Premier. Today's show is sponsored by Grand Pearl Gummies. All right. THC, CBD, CBN, and I got ribs, I think, or pasta on the way. Shout out to Holly Hundo. Love you and appreciate you. Your boy's eating good tonight. It's raining like a motherfucker in San Francisco. It's raining like a motherfucker here in Oregon. We got a storm of brewing, all right? But we got fucking Colts and fucking Niners. I am excited. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Shout out to all the fans. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Woo! That first sip. Woo! It's like Starbucks. Happy National Tight End Day. Hey, so bad it hurt Zach Ertz. I got him in fantasy. I had him on the bench because I have Higbee and Dalton Schultz. Who's got a better trio in fantasy in tight ends? I had Dawson Knox at one point too, but he got hurt. So I went Dalton Schultz, okay? Tyler Higbee. I drafted and I dropped and I picked him back up, and I got Zach Ertz. Get out of here. I'm winning a fucking championship. I'm winning a fucking championship. Got my O-chain going. Let's go. Brandy Lewis, I need Kamara, Lockett, and Samuels to get my fantasy football team a dub. Good to see you, Brandy. Good to see you. Go, Pack, go. Elliot Evans, gang, gang, gang in the building. Let's go. Nothing beats the OG Monday Night Football theme. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, who had a better one-handed catch, Pitts or Daniel Jones? I mean, it's been a wild Sunday and Saturday. And I got to represent my Ducks because we had a big win against UCLA. Wore my Bucks gear. I got that out of the way. Now I'm representing the Oregon Ducks. I'm excited about today's matchup. All right? A lot of people think that this might not be a great matchup. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. San Francisco 49ers. All right? DeForest Buckner. All right? DeForest Buckner going from the Niners to the Colts. That is the story to watch. Anytime a player plays his former team, Trenton Donati in the building. What to do? All right, your boy's grinding. Your boy's hustling. I got my dinner on the way coming from Grubhub or Uber Eats. I don't know what the girlfriend's going to decide. Will it be ribs? Will it be pasta? Will it be pizza? I don't know. But I'm excited to see whatever shows up. And your boy's grinding. I already did the Bucks and the Bears. We beat that ass, 38-3. Big Bob Tiny is an underrated tight end. Dude, he's amazing. He's top 10. If Rodgers goes to him a little bit more, he could be in consideration for top 7. But I think right now, out of all the tight ends in the league, I would put him at probably number 7, number 6 overall. There's other guys that get a little bit more opportunities. You got Kelsey, you got Darren Waller, you got Mark Andrews, you got Kyle Pitts. You got all these other guys out there. Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz looks like he's getting some opportunities as well. But I love big boy, Big Bob Tonyan. Love him. Let's go. Shout out, baby. Michael Pierpont about to be 6-1. Hey, I'm 3-3 because I fucked myself a couple weeks ago and I lost by 0.14. I benched Mike Williams, dumb, and I benched Najee Harris. What was I thinking? I just did it for 1 week, and I gave other guys opportunities like Jamison Crowder to step up and Damian Williams. I'll never do that again. I will never do that again. Even though it's a green matchup, it's better to go for a red, bad matchup with a superstar than a green matchup with a guy that's average. You know what I mean? I learned my lesson. So I'm going to win today. I'm beating Memopolis. He's the best guy in our fantasy football league. He's 5-1, and I beat that ass. All right? And I only got 7 points with Mahomes, and I still won. Let's go. YouTube GM in the building. Gang. Elliot Evans. Gang. Will from Scotland. Gang. Air Whitey. Go Pack Go. Gang. Trenton Donati. Gang. Pierpont Giants. Gang. Artisan 09. Saints. Gang. 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 And a little Brandy. Go Pack Go in the building. What'd it do? Yeah, Chiefs look like shit, but they'll be back. They'll be back. We ain't good enough of your love, baby. Get a dozen. Double, crunch, whatever that is. I don't know why. I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Ooh, that Applebee's looks good. That little mashed potato jump off with the little crunchy shrimps. I really like breaded shrimp. That's like, I really love seafood. Like, if you know me, Moe's out here on the Northwest is a big thing. So, like, every time we go to the beach or the coast, we always go to Moe's. Or we go to the Orr House. I'm telling you, the sauces that they use out here in the Northwest, compared to like East Coast. I want to go to Maine and eat lobster and go out there. So once your boy gets rich, I'm gonna visit y'all. We're gonna hang out together. But I'm a big seafood guy. I'm a big burger guy. I'm a big pizza guy. I'm a fat ass. All right, I love foodies. I love food. Fried chicken and Pringles. Woo! Let's go. Mike Evans is a beast. Yeah, no shit. So is Chris Godwin, and we don't even need AB today. Yes. Cecil Hinton, yeah, no, Mike is not a beast. Yeah, he is. Okay, just for the fact that if you don't think Mike Evans is a beast, even if you're trolling or not, he's going to be the only wide receiver all time to have 8 1,000-yard seasons to start his career. You name one other person that's done that. You can't, because he's the only one. He's a beast, all right? And he did a lot of that with Jameis Winston. So Mike Evans is a first ballot Hall of Famer. AB, fly like a butterfly, sting like AB, first ballot Hall of Famer. Chris Godwin, first ballot Hall of Famer. Tom Brady, first ballot Hall of Famer. Rob Gronkowski, first ballot Hall of Famer. Levante David, first ballot Hall of Famer. Devin White, first ballot Hall of Famer. All right, let's stop now. Let's stop. Steve Smith, come on, man. Stop trolling. Mike Evans is way better than Steve Smith, but I respect the hell out of Steve Smith. He's a great player, but he ain't no Mike Evans. Steve Smith is borderline Hall of Fame. Mike Evans is Hall of Fame. Come on, man. Sean Holmgren, how about them Raiders? Hey, guess what? Raiders and Saints, you guys are the wild card teams this year. Raiders, and Saints, you guys are the best teams that are not elite, all right, in the AFC and NFC. It goes Bucks, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Cardinals, no specific order. Those are the studs in the NFC. And guess who? Saints. Let's add them to the mix. AFC, Bills, Bengals, Ravens, Titans, Chargers, no specific order. And then Raiders. Let's go. Let's go. Woo, baby. Niners, Colts. Are you ready? Are you ready? Little DX. Let's go. Let's go. Mike has never had a Steve Smith season. Stop trolling. You're not even on the same level as Mike Evans. Steve Smith is not on the same level. I loved him on the Panthers, and I loved him on Baltimore, but stop kidding, man. Stop trolling. Mike Evans is a G, all right? Steve Smith is a G too. He might be the best short wide receiver of all time. He's definitely in the consideration. He ain't no Mike Evans, so stop it. Stop it, Cecil. Bang, 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 Niner gang. I'm hoping we get the Niner fans in here. I got a couple Niner fans that donate pretty heavy. This is the first time I'm able to do a Niner game. Smash the fucking like button. Donate to your boy. We're trying to get to 50 and 50, and maybe we can get to a hundo and a hundo. Let's go. What has he done? Win Super Bowls. What the fuck has Steve Smith done? Exactly. Lose Super Bowls with Muhsin Muhammad and Jake Delhomme. Sit down, Cecil. If you got some facts for me and you want to step in the ring with Muhammad Ali, who is me, you better know what you're talking about. Steve Smith ain't no Mike Evans. Stop it. Cheers to Cecil for making my day with that fucking comedy right now. Let's go. Jimmy Garoppolo, porn star Jimmy, Elijah Mitchell, Kyle Juszczyk starts him on that. Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Ross Dwelly. We really need George Kittle back. Jalen Moore, Laken Tomlinson, I see you. Alex Mack, return of the Mack. Daniel Brunskill, Mike McGlinchey from Notre Dame. Let's go. Top 10 all time. Steve Smith, no. Stop trolling. Do some due diligence. You must be a Panther fan. Are you a Panther fan? Because if you're a Panther fan, rough, dude. 3-0, 3-4, good night. Good night for your team, bro. Good night if you are a Panthers fan. Stop it. Anthony Ramirez, Raiders. What did I tell you? You started off strong, right? You hit a little bump in the road. But now you're right back in it, and you guys are probably going to get the wild card. Cecil, Mike don't get a ring without Tom. Well, no shit. Jameis Winston wasn't going to get it for me, all right? But stop hating. Where's your ring at? Bro? Where's your ring at? You don't got one. Panthers, where you at? I try to support the NFC South with the Falcons and the Panthers as well as the Saints, all right? But stupid-ass comments like that, saying that Steve Smith's better than Mike Evans, stop it. Stop it, Cecil. You got to donate at least $20 to me to get me on my good side now. And I know you won't, so. Typical Panthers fans talking all the shit. No donations, no love. It's all good, man. I'm used to it. First down and 10. Niners. Well, you don't know nothing about football, my guy, if you can't respect Tom Brady. Okay? Don't be sour just because you couldn't win a goddamn Super Bowl by 3 points when you had Muhsin Muhammad, all right? When you had Steve Smith Jr., all right? When you had Jake Delhomme. Your boy doesn't forget. Come on, man. DeForest Buckner, revenge game. Let's go. Memopolis, yeah! What'd it do? I came for you, and I fucking got it, baby. All right, you're still the number one guy in fantasy, but I'm coming for you guys in the playoffs. I'm coming. Let's go. Cecil Hinton with the comedy, with the Panthers love and the Steve Smith love and the Mike Evans hate. I love it. There's no Super Bowls in your future anytime soon, my guy. All right? Hey, you don't have to respect Tom. You don't got to respect me, and you don't got to respect Tom, but we're better than y'all. Sorry. Hey, that's how it goes. Hey, if it wasn't for Tom, all right, and Gronk and AB and obviously Bruce Arians, all right, Byron Leftwich, all right, Todd Bowles, all right. There's no Super Bowl. But what people fail to realize, it's the Tristan Wirfs, Antoine Winfield Jr. was the reason why we won the Super Bowl and made that deep run. Garoppolo, oh, trick play. 1st and 10, go, go, go. Woo! Whoa, what a hit. Damn right we're stacked. Stacked. Yeah, you name another receiver that got 1,000 yards in his first 8 seasons. Did Steve Smith do that? No. It's okay, Cecil. It's okay to be number 2, man. All right? It's okay that you're not on my level, my dude. You know what I mean? It's not like my Tampa Bay Bucks are going to be great forever. I'm just maximizing the window as long as Brady's there. Who knows who I get after that? All right? The Panthers will be good. All right? The Panthers will be good. Obviously, they depend on Run CMC a little bit too much. All right? But you got him. Ooh, Elijah Mitchell. Woo! First down, Niners. All right? You got Sam Darnold. You got Run CMC. You got Robbie Anderson. Miss drops a lot. You got a lot of those different weapons. What? Why? I gave you the money already. Send it back to me then. And then what am I ordering? Okay. Tell me what to order. Send me a text message. Let's go. Yeah, and look at Evans and his numbers that he did with Jameis. So stop it with all that shit. Like, he needed fucking Brady. Come on, get out of here. Steve Smith is not better than Mike Evans. Stop it. You wouldn't say that if you had Mike Evans on your team. Imagine before when Texas A&M had Johnny Football, all right? We all thought Johnny Football made Everyone. Mike Evans. Mike Evans made Johnny football. That's very clear. All right? Hell yeah. Car balling, baby. Yeah, Greg Olson. There's a lot of guys that I've liked on your team. Luke Kuechly was one of my favorite linebackers of all time. Okay? You know what I mean? I liked him a lot more than even Brian Urlacher. You know what I mean? And even Bobby Wagner and Luke Kuechly were the two guys at linebacker. I always preferred Kuechly. I'm an NFC South guy, so I'm going to ride or die for the NFC South. Oh, Elijah Mitchell, touchdown! Niners! I wouldn't say fuck Johnny, my dude. I love Johnny football. Who can actually go into Alabama and win? I mean, he was one of the greatest college football players of all time. Facts. You have a lot of hate in your heart, Cecil. I'm going to have to put you in timeout, my guy. You're kind of a hater, dude. You're new to the channel. You don't subscribe. You don't donate. You're going in timeout, dude. All right? You're going to go in timeout, my dude. All right? You got to be a little bit more positive in here. You guys hop in here and start talking all that shit. All right? Extra point is up. No good. No negative vibes. Cecil acting like fucking Justin Wills in here. All right? Everyone's just crying and fucking hating on everything. You know, everyone's in a bad mood if you're a Panther fan. All right? Bye, Cecil. You're just like Justin Wills. Improve your attitude, and maybe you'll be able to stay in here. Train Storm Spada. 6-0 Niners. Yeah, exactly. You can't come in here and start talking all that shit. You know what I mean? You're going to come in here and talk all that shit, all right? No sub, no donation. Yeah, come on, man. I remember my first time out. Not. Gang. All right, hold on. I got to figure out dinner situations. All right, here we go. Let's go, baby. 6-0 Niners. Let's see if Cecil comes back. Yeah, I already know who Flight Reacts is. He's a fucking idiot. Guy doesn't know anything about goddamn sports. He started as a 2K reactor, got all his people to go over there. He's got a shitload of followers. I get that. All right. I get that, but he's just a fucking troll. All right, what's for dinner tonight, guys? I need to order something. Girlfriend is not decisive. Brady helped Evans' career. Well, what about Jameis Winston? Most of those seasons where he got 1,000 yards, all right, was Jameis Winston. Stop it. You guys have horrible takes, dude. Seriously. You know, YouTube GM, and you got guys like who? Justin Wills. You know what I mean? You got your boy Cecil. YouTube GM's coming around, but come on, man. At least have a good hot take if you're going to have one. Fumble. Big hit by the Niners. All right, that sounds kind of good. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's maybe look to see. All right, hold on. Poke! Okay, we were gonna do Buffalo Wild Wings, but we're doing sushi instead. So I'm gonna ball out with some of this deep fried goodness. So 6-0 Niners. Let's go. It's all for the fun, man. Again, the goal is $50 and 50 likes. And then once we hit that, maybe a hundo and a hundo. Holly Hundo donated $100. $100 in Cash App. So we had what? $151.95. It was nice. Exactly, Anthony Ramirez. Exactly. All these haters talking all that shit. Yeah, if I was a Panthers fan, I'd be fucking salty too. All right? Stop it. And I love Steve Smith. All right? You know what I mean? But he's a fucking hater against the Buccaneers like last year, saying that we were a bunch of bullshit fucking fakies. All right? He changed his tune after he won the Super Bowl. And obviously, if you're a rival of the Bucs, I get it. All right? I always respected him. I always loved him. He could be the best short wide receiver of all time, even better than Don Beebe and a few others. Yeah, anyone would kill to have Mike Evans. I mean, yeah, Lattimore locks him up. All right? But he dominates. Stop it. A.B. Godwin or Mike Evans. If you guys had any of those motherfuckers on your team, you'd be giddy. So stop it with that shit. KK's uncle in the building, what to do? Well, we might have lost our boy, Cecil. Cecil came in and started talking all that shit. No sub, no donation, hating, timeout. So maybe he won't come back. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate on greatness. If greatness is there, I'm going to love it on any team. You know, my favorite running back is AK-41. Okay? 6-0 Niners. Jimmy G, play action fake. Throws it into the dirt. Nice throw. Sean, imagine if you had Waller. Yeah, well, we already have Gronk and Brait and O.J. Howard, so I don't need him. But, yeah, Waller is the second best tight end in the league, and he's on the cusp of Travis Kelce. George Kittle used to be, but he's always hurt now. He's kind of brittle. You know what I mean? So really right now, with the tight ends, it goes Kelce 1, Waller 2, Mark Andrews 3. I don't even have Kittle in the top 5 because he's injured right now. You know, and you got Kyle Pitts. You know, you got Dallas Goedert, Ertz. You know, you got all these other guys. Hawkinson. You know, you got some pretty good quality. But I think by far you can tell Kelce, Waller, Andrews are the best, and then Pitts is on his way. Jimmy? Scrambling, gambling on third down. Incomplete. I think the Colts aren't good this year. Exactly. They're not. You know what I mean? But at least, you know, you love your team and you got to keep watching. That's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah, Trayvon Diggs. He's amazing. Let's go. If you guys can share this video on your Instagram, your Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, help your boy out. All right? Help your boy out. Yeah, I love Jair Alexander. Top 5 corner. Field goals up. It's good. I love it when I get newbies coming in here and talking all that shit. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun. Adam Troutman is horrible. Yeah. And I've always rooted for Waller. I love Carr. A lot of people don't like Carr. Love him. I love Waller. You know, people didn't like Gruden because he might be in cancel culture. I get it. But there's a lot of guys, you know, Trayvon Moehrig, you know what I mean? They drafted him out of TCU. They got some ballers. The one that they really fucked up on with Gruden and Mike Mayock, they could have had Devin White. And they went Cleveland Farrell. They fucked up there. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's about position rather than talent. But it should always be about talent, not position. Because talent can play more than one position. All right? Talent can play more than one position. But sometimes people go for position. Position can only play one position. All right? Dim sum! 05, gang, 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 gang. 499, dim sum, 05. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, dim sum. I'm getting sushi, so that's kind of funny that your name is dim sum. Gang, Mahomes and I have a fun day today. Here's some beer money, brother. Dude, thank you. Are you a new sub to the channel? This is your first donation to me. Because I would know you if you donated before. So you're a Chiefs fan. Your name is Dim Sum 05. Dude, you're awesome. Cecil, you're back. All right. And like I said, I appreciate you. Hot takes are always something that you can do. Appreciate you, my dog. Cecil is back. Cecil's back. Dim Sum 05, $4.99. My dude, let's go. Hey, I enjoy having new people hop on the stream and show love like that. Thank you, dude. I've been going through the beers. I'm double fisting it here in a second. I double fisted in the before. So today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. That's what happens when you're over 20K. Today's show is also sponsored by Grand Pearls. All right, check it out. This is a CBD, THC, and CBN. If anyone gets fucked up, it's your boy. All right, I fucking push the limits. All right, gang, gang. Appreciate you. So I would rather have John Gruden as a head coach than Matt Rule in North Carolina right now. Agreed. I like Matt Rule, though. It's just that when you have your star running back out, all right, and then you also have your stud that you relied on last year, Mike Davis, in Atlanta, it shows you, you're very one-dimensional. They need Robbie Anderson to step up. All right, you need DJ Moore, who I think might be the most underrated wide receiver in the league besides Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. I love a lot of the Panthers players. So don't think for a second, I'm trying to hate on you and I'm trying to hate on the Panthers. I show more love for the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Saints than any other YouTuber that's on planet Earth, all right? I will defend the NFC South to the end. You know what I mean? I really appreciate the hard effort that usually our teams put out. You know what I mean? So it'll take time. You know what I mean? You guys will be in the playoff hunt sooner than later. It just might not be this year. Adam Baum in the building. And Cecil, my boy, came back. Appreciate you. Santos Fair might get traded soon. He barely used it. I know. That was a horrible mistake, dude. Horrible mistake. He said I never left. Good. That's good to hear, man. Appreciate you. Cecil Hinton in the building. Gang. Panthers in the building all day, every day. Dude, my boy fucking Dim Sum with a $5 donation for some beers. Let's go. Let's go. Wentz, 9-0 already for the Colts. They're like, damn, what happened? We just started the game. We're already down 9-0. Sheesh. Sheesh. Let's go. He said, I want the entire Bucs team for Brady. Okay, but check it out, YouTube GM. If you knew you could get Brady, right, even though there's all the hate, right, and he's on your team, and you win a Super Bowl, would you still feel the same way? No. You know what I mean? Brady and Aaron Rodgers, there's a few guys that are very consistent under pressure, and that's really what it's about. If you have one drive and you have one guy with the ball, it's probably Brady or Rodgers you want with the football. I was going to say Mahomes, but he ain't the same player anymore. What happened to my hands? Hey, but that's the thing that you need to work on, Cecil. You need to build up that O-line. Obviously, Jordan Gross. See, I throw out names that motherfuckers have no idea. All right, I've been watching the team for a long time. It's not no Mushi Muhammad. Ain't no Steve Smith Jr., Greg Olson, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly. I remember the squad, all right? I remember the squad. Okay? Shotgun set, 3rd and 11. Pressure coming. Wentz avoiding the sack. Lunch going deep. Ooh! Wow. I appreciate that, Cecil. It means a lot. Your boy's always hustling. I'm always grinding. And like I said, we can always agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm not like anybody else on YouTube. I call it right down the middle. Okay? Some takes people can take. Some takes people can't. But I appreciate you. Gang. Hey, once Run CMC comes back, you can compete with the Saints. And then you can get back into the mix. Because when CMC's there, Rule's job is easier. Darnold plays better. Facts. All right? Robbie plays better. DJ Moore plays better. Your whole team plays better. And dude, you got guys like Jeremy Chin, stud. All right? Do I need to keep going? Hassan Reddick, stud. All right? And then obviously J.C. Horn getting hurt didn't help you either. All right? He was one of my favorite players besides Micah Parsons. Stud. All right? A lot of injuries and a lot of, misfortune. Got a lot of good players on your team. They're up. I have the Panther defense in my fantasy football league with my Bucks. Do you really think I would have the Panthers D if I didn't love them or if I didn't think they were good? Come on, man. Let's go. Alex Leatherwood, garbage. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Let's go, baby. 9-0 Niners. Come on, Colts. We want a good game. Let's go. Dude, Aaron Jones is better than Ahman Green. Now, I have so many McFarlands and starting lineups. I need to go through the collection so you guys can obviously see what I got. Cody in the building. No, I don't have dementia. Yes, I remember you. Everyone's going to troll you. Yes, I appreciate you. Gang, 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 gang. Cody Armstrong in the building. Let's go. All right, donate to your boy. Let's go, motherfuckers! Donate to your boy. This is a doubleheader. I've already been in the chair for going to be 6-7 hours straight. Play action fake. No. Yes, sir. Yes. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Colts. Yes, there we go. Sarah Small. That's going to be a donation. I already feel it coming. Niner fans are donating. Hopefully they come in the room. All right, bang, bang, Niner gang. Colts, let's go. I tried to get my boy Swaggy P, but he was refereeing earlier, doing some eBay shit. Didn't have enough time to tell his girlfriend that he would be coming over. So, hey. Extra point is up, and it's good. Yeah, donate if you can. So I hope we trade. Dude, stop it. The thing is, when CMC, all right, you have to understand. In fantasy football, every year, why does CMC get picked every year first? Think about it. Why does Run CMC always get picked first in fantasy? Because when he is healthy, he is the best running back in the NFL. Think about it. You have Dalvin Cook, injury prone. Run CMC, injury prone. Then comes the guys that don't get hurt. Alvin Kamara, AK-41, which is my favorite running back in the league, and Derrick King Henry. Okay? And with the 5th pick in the draft, who did Orion pick? I could have went Zeke. Nope. I could have went Austin Eckler. Nope. I could have went Jonathan Taylor. Nope. Who did I go for? Devontae Adams. I went for the best wide receiver, not the tight end, not Kelsey or Kittle. I mean, I picked Kittle last year, and it fucked me, all right? I went the best wide receiver in the game, and it's not DeAndre Hopkins, and it ain't Tyreek, okay? So, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Some guys are brittle. Some guys get injured. But let's not argue about it anymore. You know what I mean? You can think I'm a hater, but I'm not. I really support the Panthers and the Falcons as well as the Saints. I mean, some of the biggest fan base on my channel is Saints fans. And you know and I know Panthers fans, all right, Cecil. Saints fans are angry. Saints fans they don't give a fuck about anybody besides Saints. So for them to be my biggest fan base on the channel, a rival Buccaneer fan, that says a lot and speaks volumes for my channel. You know what I mean? I do call it right down the middle. All right. And I give a lot of love to guys like DJ Moore, who people don't realize is a number one wide receiver in the league. Would I take DJ Moore on my team? In a heartbeat. All right. You know what I mean? So we can agree to disagree, but I'm going to show love to talent. And I always do that. So shout out, man. Orion deserves it. Gang, I do. Eddie Lacy got fat. He was special, but Ahman Green was more consistent. But Aaron Jones is like, he's different, though. Aaron Jones has potential to be like a Hall of Fame back if they win a Super Bowl. If they win a Super Bowl, Aaron Jones will probably go to the Hall of Fame. But if they don't, he'll probably be borderline. You know what I mean? Mo Alley Cox. Let's go. The only Archie that we want to talk about is Archie Manning. Arch Manning, all right? Not Archie Manning back in the day with the Saints. We're talking Arch Manning. That's a future, baby. That's a future. Yeah, Hopkins is good too. But I think Devontae Adams is the best. So, I'm just saying. YouTube GM, you need to get a job, maybe 2 or 3. Donate your whole paycheck to me, all of it, all right? You know, your mom and dad, everyone that gives you money, allowance, give me that too, all right? Start an eBay business, give me that, all right? That's for lying to me when I told you when you were 15, 20 years old. Come on, man. You can't fool me. I got ESP, all right? You owe me. Okay? All the money, all the pesos, all the yen. Okay? I'm waiting on it. And I appreciate that, YouTube GM. It's okay, man. You're 15 fucking years old. It's not like you got fucking 3 jobs like your boy. Okay?
I guess they didn't see what they had in front of them. Fortunately, the Colts saw that from afar. He's very happy in Indianapolis out.
Halfback toss on 1st and 10. Go, go, go. Let's go, baby. Go Ducks. Smash that fucking like button. We need 4 more likes to 20. All right. We need $3.01 to get to 10. I did the Bucks and the Bears. Made $151.95. Get a fucking McJob. Air Whitey says. Okay. Get a McJob. All right. And we're going to try to get to about 50 to a hundo on here as well. Holly Hundo donated $100 on the last stream. She's the real MVP. She's famous on YouTube. Tom Grossi's mod and Orion's mod for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Gang. Play action fake. Garoppolo with a wobbler. Go, go. Debo Samuel, did you order?
Mostly zone defenses out of the Colts, and you'll see them just coming across the formation here. And the interesting thing about their passing game with some of this play action is Debo's almost like a quarterback. He said, I played every position when I was back in high school, but he understands where the holes in those zone defenses are.
3 catches tonight, 34 on the season. He's still getting full back to the 40-yard line. Mitchell to the 40-yard line. Back to Michelle for a moment.
Yeah, just a little more on Buckner. He went on to tell me the lingering question in his mind was why weren't the 49ers able to keep that Super Bowl defense together? And he thought about other teams that did it, like the Chiefs, and he said they find a way. And his former linemate, Eric Armstead, who you mentioned, did get that contract extension and told me, I thought everyone was coming back and we would continue our dominance. Teams did not have answers for us. I didn't see that changing. It was a shocker to me.
Yeah, the interesting thing, Michelle, is they built this team around that Super Bowl defensive line, and it did get them to the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Chucking 4G to 3. That's
All right, 1 sec. I'm ordering right now. Do you think Cam Newton and Kelvin Benjamin look like brothers? Dude, Kelvin Benjamin and Cam almost fought. Remember when he went to the Bills? He's like, you fat motherfucker. He's like, are you talking shit about me? Cam got all in his grill. It's sad how everything kind of played out. Kelvin Benjamin from Florida State was supposed to be like that next guy, and it sucks that he got fat, tried to do the tight end thing, and it didn't work. All right, you know what I mean? But I always liked him. You know what I mean? He just didn't pan out. Wrong place, wrong time. It is what it is. But at least you got guys now that you can really back. Jeremy Chin, all right. Derek Brown, fall down. Oh, brutal. All right, Jeremy Chan, stud. Hassan Reddick, stud. Okay? Derek Brown, stud. J.C. Horn, stud. Got a lot of guys. Yeah, Collinsworth is fucking cringy, dude. Why do you think I do YouTube, dude? Yeah!
So now you've got a 56-yard field goal attempt. If the wind is going in any direction, it's this direction. South to north. 56 yards for Slimes. Got a big leg. Good. So you miss an extra point, and then you're making a 56-yard field goal. 2.5 to go in the quarter. 49ers now 12-7.
Feel stuck with your finances? Move your money to SoFi. Move your money to SoFi. Earn up to $930 when you download the app and feel what it's like to get your money right.
Better shouldn't have to cost more.
My Verizon plan start at just $35.
And if you're not a customer, we'll help cover the cost to switch. Just ask Wanda. She's been with us since.
Now, everyone gets $500 when they join.
Because everyone deserves better.
Gang! Let's go. The Hornets beat the Nets. Woo! I'm watching it live on. I have cable, so I'm watching it live, my dude. I just spent like $80 on fucking on sushi and accessories here. Girlfriend's spending all my money. People buy sushi and they go for like all the stuff. Oh man. It's coming in an hour. I can't wait. All the food. Let's go. YouTube has a delay. All right. Field goal by the Niners. Sorry, I didn't end up doing that. I had to make sure that the order went through. All right, my food's coming in an hour for me and my girlfriend. Can't wait. 12-7 Niners. Yeah, NBA some shit, dude. Some trash. We already know the NFL and college football and AEW. That's where it's at. If you're a fan of WWE, shame, shame, shame. If you're a fan of the NBA, shame, shame, shame. If you're a fan of college basketball when it's not March Madness, shame, shame, shame. MLB's not for everyone. Shame, shame, shame. But it's about NFL, college football, AEW. That's where it's at. If you want to be excited and enjoy life, that's where it's at. Gang. Now here's a guy, Chris Collinsworth, you fucking idiot. All right, here we go. Play action fake. Wentz. Oh, shit. What happened to my hands? If that was Richard Sherman, the Shermanator, that would have been a pick. Al Michaels and Orion. It should be Al Michaels and Orion instead of Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth. Dude, what the fuck am I doing drinking one beer at a time? This is horrible. I need to go get some more fucking beers, dude. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Dude, you ain't going back to Scotland, my dude. Once you come here to Oregon, you're moving here. Better pack a big fucking bag. Ooh, almost a pick. I'm telling you, man. I know all the spots, dude. 4 more likes at 20. All right, let's try to get the donos to at least $20. We're at 7. All right, that's okay for the first quarter, but it's the first quarter's almost over. Help your boy out. Support your boy. Let's go. These Gron gummies are going to be eaten here probably at halftime. 12-7 Niners. Audible, Wentz says. They're fucking coming. Look out. Wentz. Floater. Woo! PI, bitches. Yeah, I had to let that out. 12-7 Niners. That burp was a little weak, though. Maybe like a 7. Great Catmon. What up, dude? Gang. 3 more likes at 20. $13.01 to 20. Let's try to get there, dude. 13.01 and 3. We can do that, right? We can support your boy a little bit. You know what I mean? Trying to get to 50 and 50, 100 and a hundo. 50 for the kitty and a Holly hundo. We can do it. 3 likes at 20. Oh, handoff. Sit down. Donos. I did donod. Gang. 3 likes at 20. 13.01 to 20. Let's make it happen. Nice tackle. Momo Sushi and Grill from Lake O. It's where Kevin Love grew up. Expensive dog. Lake Oswego is like fucking San Francisco in California. It's expensive dog. I want to order some miso soup and some, different sushi platters. I'm talking a lot of money. Nice run. Wow. First down, Colts. Sarah Small. I feel a donation coming. Wow. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Step by step, day by day. Remember that show? Family Matters and Step by Step? Home Improvement. Wow. Hit him with the home improvement. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. JTT. All right, Jonathan Taylor, I see you. Wisconsin, baby. I see you. Let's go. Come on, Colts. Punch it in, baby. Punch it in. Ooh, nice tackle by the Niners. Let's go. Gang. Gummies activated. Gang. Oh, these gummies are good. Let's go. 30 to 45 minutes activated, and your boy will be hungry and feel great. End of the first quarter, 12-7 Niners. USAA. Gronkowski, my boy. Sarah Small, bang, 99 cents. Thank you. Appreciate you. Don't you love me, man? USAA membership, boy. Let's go 12-7. They can still punch it in. Jonathan Taylor is a top 10 running back. You know what I mean? Whether you love it or not. All right, let's take a look at some scores in the NFL, and then we'll also take a look at the NBA. All right, Niners 12, Colts 7. Packers 24, that trash team they call Washington football team 10. Get out of here, bitches. 27-3, Titans over the Chiefs. 30-28, Falcons over the Dolphins. 54-13, the Patriots put up a 54. Wow. Giants 25, Panthers 3. Now I understand your pain. I already understood your pain before, but that's rough. Hey, the Saints lost to the Giants too. Go figure. Bengals 41, Ravens 17, a shocker. Raiders 33, Eagles 22, Rams 28, Lions 19. Cardinals 31, Texans 5. They suck. Bucks 38, Bears 3. That's a good team. All right. Browns 17, Broncos 14. And guess what? I'm excited for the Saints and Seahawks on Monday Night Football. Baby. Let's go. All right, I was going to go to NBA. I almost forgot. Just like that. That's what happens when you drink beer and do gummies. You forget shit. All right, let's go back. Your boy's got Alzheimer's. All right, let's take a look at this NBA. This NBA. All right, what's going on in the NBA tonight? We got Magic 86, Knicks 80. We got Celtics 96, Rockets 83. Sixers 98, Thunder 84. The Hornets beat the Nets. How is that possible? That the Brooklyn Nets are 1-2. I thought they were the best team in the NBA to all the quote-unquote experts. Get the fuck out of here. Warriors Kings at 6. Grizzlies Lakers at 6:30. Lovato in the building. What to do? Gang. I am going to double fist. I was double fisting, triple fisting. Speaking of, I need to go grab it. Oh, shit! Intercepted! Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Dude, you threw it right to him. Come on, Wentz. Ryan Plett, my dude. Beaverton, dude. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Ryan Plett in the building. Let's go. Beaverton represent, bro. Yeah, I'm in like Tualatin Tigard area, so hey, Amazon is a rough job. Go Niners. Bang, 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 bang. Niner gang. I should have known better to leave the room when Wentz has the ball in the red zone. Bang, bang, a Niner gang. 12-7. Play action fake. Garoppolo. What happened to my hands? Ryan Plett, my dude. A newbie. Gang, dude. Beaverton. Gang. Oregon in the building, my dude. Gang, dog. I don't know if you're a duck or a beaver. I have to let Michael James on, you know. All right. Cecil says I need to start double fisting shit and stop being a pussy. So I guess that's what I'm doing. One for me. One for me. Ah. Started drinking the beer. It was without the limes, dude. It's a fucking crime, dude. I should just start a YouTube channel when I just drink and do gummies and other things. Party boy. Who's going to drink more beer than me? Nobody. All right? Gang. You want to do shots? Gang. You want to do beers? Gang. IPA? Gang. Weed? Gang. Other things? Gang. I drink the whiskey. I don't really like whiskey that much, unless I do like Fireball, or I'm in the mood for some Jack. You know what I mean? But I'm only going to drink that with like certain friends. I'm not everybody. I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm like, oh, let me get some Jack Daniels. Yeah, you know, I don't have to be a poser. I mean, Jack is great or whatever, but I'll rather go some Fireball. You feel me? Noel in the building. YouTube GM in the building. Ryan Platt, my boy, in the building, representing Beaverton, fucking Oregon. Nike headquarters. Gang. I love it, man. Let's go. All right. All right. Cecil says, stop being a pussy and do 2 at a time like you were earlier, or 3. I got it right here. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra, because that's what happens when you're over 20K in subs. Okay, Gron gummies. I already ate 2. So my sushi and miso soup and all this. Dude, seriously, my girlfriend wanted to get ribs, but it was like too expensive, and then they closed, like Dickie's and these other places that I wanted to go eat. And I was like, all right, we'll get pasta. Then we did pastini. They're closed. I'm like, fuck that. And that's like expensive. It's in Lake-O. You know, you get that chicken Alfredo. That's my money. Like, I love that, right? So I'm like, all right, I guess we're going to go with our third choice. We're going to go with the sushi dog, and we get the deep fried shit, the good shit. It's expensive, but hey, sometimes you have to, you know, treat yourself. Mountain Dew Kickstart. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's all good, man. I'll teach you how to drink. I'll teach you. I'll teach you, Elliot. I'll teach you the ways. 1-9 home record. Woo. Second worst in the NFL. Lions are 1-10. Aye. All right, 12-7. Niners. I need to change the quarter. I already did. Look at that. Oh, we hit 20 likes. Nice. We just need more on the donation side. Help your boy out, man. I need some more beer. Help your boy out. Your boy's got great content. Never boring. Great chat. Great looks. Great green screen. Great fans. Let's go. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait for this food to show up. I was really wanting ribs and riblets. So I could have got Buffalo Wild Wings, but I know they're more like chicken type stuff. But I'm really, one of these days, I need to do the ribs thing. I've been talking about it for like weeks. I'm like, I want ribs. I want riblets. I want ribs. I want riblets. So it's going to happen. Second down at 6. Man in motion. Handoff. Nice juke by Taylor. First down, Colts. That's what we're talking about. Was that Joseph Adai? No, no, no. That was Jonathan Taylor, baby. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Is that you? Is that you? Elliot Evans? Huh? Is that you? Talladega Nights? I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. The other guy that was in that video or that movie, not him, the other one, he died. I read that about like 6 months ago. Sad, sad, sad. 7 rushes, 61 yards for Jonathan Taylor. The only way they have a chance to win this game is if Taylor gets in the end zone 2 or 3 times. Facts. Wentz, wide open. Woo! Good D. Good D. It's that I got a mini fridge in my room, and it's full of Mountain Dew, baby. What's your favorite Mountain Dew, dude? You like regular? You like Code Red? You like the blue one? At my work, since I work at a warehouse, you know, we got all the orange and then the blue and the red, and you know, there's a lot of Mountain Dews. There's a lot of Mountain Dews, man. The thing is I had a friend growing up that his dad worked for Snapple when they had all the glass bottles and the Mango Madness. All right, that's the one that I always had, and like he had a Snapple fridge in his room, and we always had Snapple and played video games. It was awesome. Nice tackle. Josh Norman, That's a guy that we remember on the Panthers, right, Cecil? He was beast mode for you guys when he was in his prime, when you guys had a good front four and a front seven. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor was great at Wisconsin. We already knew he was going to be good. All right. 10 more likes to 30. All right, and we need, $12.02 to get to 20. Someone donate $12.02 and help your boy out. $7.98 or 20. There's a big difference there. Help your boy out. $12.02. Show some love. Either on the Cash App or on the YouTube Super Chat. Gang. Oh, sack lunch? No. Almost picked off. Dude, Wentz has almost thrown 5 picks today. Jesus Christ. It's like, goddamn, this is harder than Philly. Oh, jeez. Yeah, stop throwing to the other team, motherfucker. Look at this. Yeah, dude, how do you not catch that? That's why you're a fucking DB and you're not a wide receiver. Jesus Christ. I know it's raining out there. They held him right there. All right, D Ford, I see you. The Rock's energy drink. Zoa is absolute. Did you see the new post of him and his legs in his workout? I showed it to my girlfriend. She said it was fake. I'm like, The Rock is built different. I mean, he's my brother. I don't know if you guys knew that, but The Rock, all right, Samoan culture, Asian culture, The Rock, right? His birthday is May 2nd, 1972. My birthday, May 2nd, 1982. We're goats. We're Brahma Bulls. Coincidence? I think not. If you could be a fan or have anyone famous have the same birthday as you, is there anybody better than The Rock? Maybe Stone Cold, maybe Hogan. There's a lot of other people's Michael Jordan, Griffey. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there. Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, Ovechkin, Tiger Woods. I mean, right? But for Rock? The Rock? Yeah. Seriously, his cheat meals on Sundays usually are literally bigger than what I eat in a week too. It's amazing. I want to meet The Rock one day. And I need to actually reach out to him. I know the XFL is going to need some announcers. Your boy could do it. I can do college football. I can do NFL. I can do XFL. Ringo from the Beatles. Hey, that's not as good as The Rock, but respect. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-K. Respect. What about y'all? Whose famous birthday celebrates the same birthday as you? I bet no one's got better than The Rock, though. Prove me wrong. Mountain Dew Rise. I'm more of a monster. The green and black one. I'm a monster guy. I used to do the Rockstar thing, but it's gross. I used to do the Red Bull thing, but that's only when I'm getting drunk or whatever, and I'm doing that. I'm more of a monster dude. You know what I mean? A monster dude. Saw dude. All right, like that's my favorite. That's the one I get from me and my girlfriend in the morning. She works on the phones for Verizon, like I used to work at. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I was doing a lot of phone sales. I did it for like 20 years of my life. Chicago Fire, and it was tough, but you got to get going in the morning. Ooh, what a beautiful shot there in San Francisco. Golden Gate Bridge. Woo, baby. And some kind of pink-looking dildo thing in the middle of the screen. I don't know what that is, but interesting design. Cool color. Pink dodo in the middle of the shot. I see you. No fear. You bang, bro? You guys do the bang drink? That shit will get you fucked up, dude. Bang! Bang, 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 bang. They should sponsor me because I say bang all the time anyways when touchdowns happen, right? Like, Bang energy drink should sponsor me, but I'd probably kill people. I'd be like, drink Bang energy drink, and then all of a sudden, like, everyone dies. Oh, sorry. At least I got my sponsorship. Gang! Juszczyk, the best fullback in the league. But guess what? He ain't no Mike Allstott. But he's the man. Fullback is a position that's dying in the NFL, and I fucking absolutely hate it. I would rather run I formation in Madden and when I watch football than single or any other formation. Come on, man. Fullbacks, baby. Rain over Bang. Yeah, Rain is pretty good. Bang go crazy, though. I don't do it. Wesley Snipes. Ooh, Avenged Sevenfold. I used to listen to them. Respect. Harry Potter. Okay. All right. We got Will from Scotland putting in his input, but I don't think anyone's going to beat me in The Rock, since he's my brother. We're going to meet one day. Believe that. All right. Time to put on some $500 gloves. You ready? These are from the 2010 Natty when the Ducks played Cam Newton. Ready? You ready for these? Like Michael Jackson gloves. Oh, baby. The first wing gloves that Oregon ever wore. Let's go. You know you don't got that. You know you don't got that. Look at that. Beautiful. And this is the jersey that they actually wore it with. Let's go. Your boy's got all the merch. 12-7 Niners. Go Ducks, baby. Big win against UCLA. And these are actually game worn from a wide receiver, and I even have the box that hung up in the locker, too. Super rare. The box itself for these gloves is worth probably like 100, 150. Because no one has the box. Talk about rare. Rare air, baby. Let's go. 9 more likes to 30. All right. Let's try to get to 20. Help your boy out. Nothing like Corona with a lime, baby. Corona with the lime. Wow, look at the rain coming down. That's like Northwest weather. You know what I mean? Pacific Northwest weather. We got all the rain, baby. Shut the fuck up, Collinsworth. God damn, you're horrible. All right, here we go. Wentz. Handoff. Marlon Mack. He needs to get traded. He needs to go somewhere else. You already got Jonathan Taylor. You got Naheem Hines. There's no room for you anymore. You got surpassed, my dude. Marlon Mack. Time to move on. Elliott Evans. Chase Claypool and Big Nuts Lutz. That's pretty good. Okay. It ain't The Rock. Dwayne Johnson like your boy. But, hey, respect. R-E-S-P-E-K. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. R-E-S-P-E-E-K. Let's go. Second down at 9. Carson Wentz. 12-7. Niners. Play action fake. God, Wentz, your delivery is ugly. When pennies are not much my prisoner, so you still got to expect a Clyde Valley Blackhawk. Yes, I will rock it too. Whenever you have the money to send, I wear an XL. So anyone, I mean, unless it's like a bigger jersey, then a double X. If I want to be like fitting in it and I can wear a hoodie with it. So XL, if it fits. If you want it a little bit big, double XL. Either one of those sizes will work fine for me. March 8th, Hines Ward, Freddie Prinze Jr., heartthrob, James Vanderbeek, Steven Sarkisian. Okay, you got some good ones there. I like it when you guys participate. Let's go. Wentz, wide open! Dude, are you kidding me? Naheem Hines. See, look at that. I share a birthday with The Rock, Paul George, David Beckham, and Pat McAfee. Is there better people than that? No, we're special. The Rock, successful. Paul George, successful, even though he chokes in the playoffs. David Beckham, successful. Okay? He's got a fucking Spice Girl fucking wifey. Look at this. What the fuck is Brandon doing? Jesus Christ. Safety. Wow. Niners, you idiot. And Pat McAfee. The ones that I'm most proud of obviously The Rock and Pat McAfee. Same birthday. Special, man. Brahma Bull, baby. I mean, I'll take the Paul George and the David Beckham, right? So in my order, it would go Rock, Pat McAfee, David Beckham, and Paul George. I mean, you don't even have to mention Paul George, but he's kind of the choker in the playoffs. But he's still a Hall of Fame player. I'll give him that, Paul George. Liked him a lot better on Indiana, than the Clippers. But shout out to Paul George. Shout out to David Beckham. And shout out to Pat McAfee and The Rock. Let's go. Elliot's like, let me look up this motherfucker. He's special. Who else has a special birthday? Pat McAfee and The Rock and Orion. Let's go. God, they're getting wet as shit out there. Look at this ref. It's like taking a goddamn shower out there. It's really coming down. Great stat, Elliot. You're my boy, dude. Elliot Evans. Elliot with 1 T. I bet everyone asks you, how many T's? 1 L, 2 L's, 2 T's, 1 T. And depend on. Okay, Snoop, sell out. Them. Yeah, sharing your friends with Corona. I want to be like Orion. Shut the fuck up, Snoop. You sell out. Doom goated. Air Whitey. Gang. Yeah, I like Sapp. I like 55. I like Derek Brooks. My favorite number, though, of all time is 24 for Griffey. So, I mean, it's kind of a corner number, outfield number, a shooting guard number. I really like Jamal Mashburn. Throw out a name there. Back in the day when I was in 5th grade, I was like Griffey, 24. Jamal Mashburn when he was on Kentucky and went to Dallas. Big gap in his tooth, just like Michael Strahan. I love Jamal Mashburn. That's a name that, you know what I mean? But 24 is my favorite number. So if you're going to go for a jersey and send it to me, 24 has got to be the number, okay? And then if it has no name on the back, I have a seamstress here that I can send it to here about 10 minutes away, and they can throw, my last name on there, Mikulek, or I could do Northwest Sports Fanatics, or I can do something with it. So unless it's like actually a player one that has a name on the back then. But 24 for Griffey and Jamal Mashburn and Kobe. Let's go. All right, hell yeah! Notre Dame versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. My food is arriving in about 20 minutes. You're gonna see your boy eat, baby. I haven't really ate a whole lot today. I had some what is it? Fritos, the honey barbecue twists, goated. All right, Sun Chips, French onion, goated. Sun Chips, Harvest Cheddar, goated. All right, I really wanted ribs tonight. I would have did like a Papa Murphy's Cowboys pizza. That's my favorite from Papa Murphy's. And then I wanted ribs, but Dickie's is closed. I wanted pasta from Pastini, closed. Who the fuck closes on Sunday? Don't you know I'm going ham on the stream and I need a drink and I'm doing the gummies. I need food. How dare you fucking close? How dare you fucking close when I'm trying to order, dude? Yeah, Shaq, Ray Allen, Giannis, but dude, you know the 34 that you forgot? Come on, man. Charles fucking Barkley. Let's go. That's the 34. Philly, stand up. Phoenix Suns, stand up. I had an Indian friend growing up. It's really funny with stereotypes and things. You know how they have that movie Harold and Kumar? They have like an Asian with an Indian and they're always best friends. That was me. I'm Asian, right? I had 2 Indian friends. Sandeep Reddy, right, who went to UW and now he's like a doctor. Go figure. Just like Kumar. Isn't that weird? It's really weird on certain races of people and they have these stereotypes. You know what I mean? Harold and Kumar. All right, Kumar, in that business. Dude, my boy Sandeep Reddy and my boy Ranil Sharma. It's real. The Asian Indian connection is real. Let me tell you. 12-7 Niners. Nice little plug and shout out. Yeah, dude, you were forgetting Sir Charles, but your boy's got a steel trap. So I'm always, this steel trap has started since I was 3, all right? And I'm 39. So I got 36 years of the steel trap. And I have a memory bank. Like, Doogie Howser, MD, and you get these certain people that have, like, the steel trap memory. Like, you can say something, and I can remember it. Like, I'm not as good as some of those geniuses that are out there that can remember every lyric to every song that they've heard one time. But if it's sport-related, you best believe I mean, I'll challenge anybody for sport knowledge. You know what I mean? And I'm wide. I got the wide variety too. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like Kyle Brandt, you know, on Good Morning Football. He knows like social media, what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? But he also knows football. I'm kind of like that too. I do a lot of reading. You know what I mean? That's why I know is what I do, because I read like 3 to 6 hours a day. I want to know what's going on in the world. Woodson and Champ Bailey. Damn right, dude. Damn right. Sir Charles. John Carlos is Woodson and Champ Bailey. Of course. 24, baby. 24 has the legends. All the legends. You know what I mean? All right. Will just sent me a photo from Scotland. Ooh. Okay. Which one are you going to send me? Are you going to send me the white one or the black one? Oh. White or black. I would prefer probably the white one, though, because it's more swaggy when it's white. But, dude, let's go. I love gifts from the fans, you know what I mean? Got Jurassic Park motherfucker on the TV right now. All right, let's go over some names, all right, that were the 24. Kobe Bryant, number 1. Okay, Willie Mays might be number 1, so you might go that route too. So Kobe Bryant, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey Jr., Moses Malone, Ricky Henderson, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Miguel Cabrera. Do you want me to keep going? You don't need to keep. I don't need to keep going, dude. Manny Ramirez, Sam Jones, Bill Bradley, Rick Barry. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bless me. Yeah, we won't bring up Paul George, even though he's got the same birthday as me. He doesn't deserve to be in the same category as Kobe, Willie Mays, and Griffey. Sheesh. Let's go. Cecil, July 5th, 1946, National Bikini Day. My dude. Willie Mays was 24. You never know what you're going to get into in this chat. You know what I mean? That's why this chat is always fun. Barkley highlights, yeah. Your brain is ramen noodles. If you really want to watch like Barkley in his prime, go to Auburn highlights if they have any on YouTube. I'm telling you, for an undersized small forward, power forward, this motherfucker, plays like he's 6'10 and he's like 6'6. It's amazing to see him out rebound people that are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches taller, because it's about position, like Rodman, getting in the right position to anticipate the rebound. When I anticipate touchdowns, that's why I'm the greatest, like Romo. Okay? Yeah, I want white. I mean, black is normally what I go with, but a white would be swaggier to me. So white or black or both. I don't know. I'll rock both of them, bro. But I'll get a nameplate over the one that has it on the back. So that way I can have my name on there. Cecil. He said, how many times did Tom Brady and the Patriots beat Cam and the Panthers? Pat Connington. John Carlos is like, give me my credit. I said Willie Mays, but he spelled Willie Mays wrong. So maybe you don't get credit. Willie, not Y. But hey, you're my boy. Olajuwon was 34. Absolutely, dude. Come on, man. And he was Akeem Olajuwon and then Hakeem Olajuwon, where he added the H. I have actually Akeem Olajuwon's rookie card, 1986 Fleer, just like my $50,000 Michael Jordan rookie card and my Clyde rookie card. I have the Olajuwon also. He spelled my name wrong again. He said, whatever, Orion, O-R-Y-A-N. You're 0 for 2, bro. You're on friendship probation, all right? You're on friendship probation. O-R-I-O-N. No apostrophe. 0 for 3. You're out of here. You went you went 0 for 3, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Strike out. You struck out, my dude. You struck out, but I still love you. W-I-L-L-Y Mays. Wrong. Orion, O-R-Y-A-N, wrong. O apostrophe R-Y. Do I look like I'm Irish? I'm white as shit with my skin when it's in wintertime. But usually, I'm a little tan, Got to be sexy. Grandmaster, sexy, too cool. Who? All right, what you know about that? What you know about the Rikishi? What do you know about the Grandmaster Sexay? Brian Christopher. All right, what you know about that? Too cool, baby. The worm. Let's go. 12-7. Hakeem is busted. Oryan. John Carlos. Let's go. Too cool, baby. Ohryeon. You know what's funny? E. No one used to ever pronounce my first name and last name right, which is funny because I grew up in the 80s and they had Orion Pictures, RoboCop. If you actually see some of these famous films that came out of the 80s, they had Orion films, right? They had crappy ass TVs and VCRs. Orion and the constellation Orion and Men in Black, the cat, right? His name is Orion. And what? You already know Transformers, right? Your boy, Sam Witwicky. They go to the pyramids with Megan Fox. Hottie with a body, right? Orion. It's all about Orion. It's special. I'm the gifted one. Marcos Pineda. Gang. Bro, I saw your post when you went to the Beavers game. You and Rick, dude. How was it? Did you guys have fun? You guys got probably drunk as shit. It's like the only people on planet Earth that drink more than your boy. Fucking Marcos Pineda. I'm like, hey, Marcos, man, I fucking turned up, dude. I did the stream. I drank 12 beers. He said I had that in an hour. Pussy. This guy goes, ham. My boy, Marcos Pineda, one of my best friends. Worked with this motherfucker at Gap Outlet at Woodburn like 20 years ago. I worked at Tommy Hilfiger Outlet and Polo Outlet. All were fun. Hand off. Nice tackle. Sit down. Miss you, my boo. My boo. My do. My boo. All right, let me take a look. All right, Washington 21, Arizona 16, Cal 26, Colorado 3. BYU beat Washington State 21-19. And you won, bro. 42-34 over Utah. Respect, bro. Dude, you're 5-2. Dude, normally you're 2-5 right now, right? Dude, that's awesome. Dude, the Beavers are 5-2, and you're in first place in the Pac-12 North. Let's go. Hell yeah. And you beat a first-place team with ASU, Arizona State, the Devils. Dude, shout out to you, man. Scotty Too Hottie did the worm, absolutely. And Grandmaster Sexy, Brian Christopher, Jerry Lawler's son. Jimmy, nice catch. Debo. Fumbled it. He fumbled it. Wow, Colts with a turnover. Yeah. WWE headquarters in my hometown. So what, you're in Connecticut? Cecil, you live in Connecticut? My boy. Dude, people that live in Delaware or Connecticut, right? It's a myth. Do those people exist? Have you ever met anyone that lived in Delaware or Connecticut? Tell me. All right, Kemba Walker, UConn. Rebecca Lobo, UConn. All right, you got like the history there. But I'm not convinced anyone lives in Delaware or Connecticut. Yeah, it's a constellation. That's what I'm known for, man. I could have been Orion, Ryan, Rian. I could have been multiple spells. O''RY. I could have been like Irish, you know what I mean? But to have the Ryan, Brian name and be Orion, I got to shout out my dad and my mom, man. My dad's a hippie, Grateful Dead. Shout out. Rick got 862. I don't know what that means. Oh, he got 86th. Oh, shit. I know your phone is fucked up. So I said 862. Oh, 86. He got kicked out. Dude, if I go to a game to Rick, then I already know he's going to get booted. Tooted and booted, bro. Oh, shit. So how many times do people mispronounce your name like Orion? Dude, all the time. Every substitute teacher, every teacher I had, and my last name is Mikulek, so here, I'll write it out. Say, oh yeah, I'm from New Hampshire. Like, what the fuck? Seriously. So this is how my name is, right? Orion, but it looks like Orion or Onion, right? Like, I haven't heard that before. Onion. Oh, my name is Onion. Dude, be a little bit more original. If you're going to come up with something, you're going to replace the R with an N and say Onion. I mean, come on, man. Like, people used to call me Oreo or Cookie, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, the Oreo and the Orion, right? So Orion, right? And this is my last name. All right, so how would you pronounce that? Not a lot of people know. So my mom is 100% Japanese from Osaka, right? Tokyo and those islands out there. So I'm 50% Asian, and the other 50% from being Japanese. Yes, my uncle is Nintendo. You probably have heard of Acura or Honda, or this thing called PlayStation, Sony. You might have heard of it. You're welcome. Okay, my people made that shit. All right. For anything electronic that you have in your house or in your car or anything that you have electronic, you're welcome. My family's behind that shit. All right. We're not the Chinese. All right. We're not the Vietnamese. We're not Korean. We're not talking about fucking Squid Game, even though it's popular. I see you, Korea. All right. But Japan, baby. That's where it's at. Mikulec. So my dad goes by Mick as a nickname rather than Pat. Okay. And he had the room number 420 as a hippie at the high school he taught at for 30 years. Had Homie the Clown poster, all the hot girls on a wall because he did the yearbook. This guy is such a G, dude. He had literally 100 of the hottest girls in the last 30 years in his room. Who does that? My dad does, right? And check it out. Before I moved to Canby, right, to be a student there because I was fucking up. I was playing basketball. I was gambling. I was just doing dumb shit, stealing. I was just a fucking crazy kid with all these like Asian gangsta guys, right? And so it was like Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, Japanese. We had this like triad shit, you know what I mean? Like you see in Rush Hour, right? Bunch of hoodlums. We were crazy, okay? Crazy, all right? Then, Nintendo. You might have heard that too. Hirohito Nintendo. Yeah, it's my boy, okay? All right? Jeffrey PlayStation. Yeah, you might have heard of him, okay? But Mikulec. That's how, but it's Mikulec. It's always like Orion, Mikulec, you know what I mean? But it's like Czech. It's like European. My dad is Czech and I'm like a mutt, like all kinds of European-ish. So I'm like 50% Japanese, Czech, and, not Russian. So there's a difference. Russian people get drunk and they get fucked up and they're crazy. Czech is like, if you meet a girl, I'll tell you right now, if you ever meet a girl that's white and Czech, she'll probably be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. All right? I'm not saying anyone that's half Czech is like beautiful, but anyone that I've ever met that was part Czech was incredibly hot. And they don't look like a Russian person. It's like, it's hard to explain. But when you see someone that's Czech, they look like a goddamn model. I've met a couple of females that I used to work with, and yeah, just saying. You ever meet a girl that's white and Czech? Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Say my sister is head chef at UConn. Yeah, how did I know, baby? Cecil from Connecticut. Dude, that's dope. Dude, have you ever been to the actual headquarters? I don't know if you're a wrestling fan like me, but bro, I would be sleeping there. He was born Yale New Haven Hospital. Dude, 203. Gang, dude. Okay, Cecil, you've earned a lot of respect now. See, how you started going off on the Steve Smith, Mike Evans thing, and I had to put you in timeout like a 10-year-old. Now I regret it. Shout out to you, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Sub to the channel. You already have. Maybe donate one day. I hope you do. You've been watching me for a long time, gang. And I put you in timeout and you came back. Shout out to you, dude. Appreciate you very much. My boy's from Connecticut. My brother is from Connecticut. It's a dream come true. Dude, seriously, we made history today. What day is it today? Sunday. I got to look at my phone. What day is today? I got to write this down. Sunday, October 24th at 6:41. We realized that Connecticut and Delaware actually have people that live in it. Cecil Hinton is from Connecticut. Dude, I might as well end the stream right now. I can't handle this. I got to eat my food, but dude, you guys actually are a part of something special. Delaware and Connecticut is not a made-up thing. Like some people think COVID is made up. COVID's real. People die. Dude, that's awesome. I've always had a special thing for UConn basketball, men's and women's. I mean, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, dude. Let's go. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Great. My boy. You laugh at me, Orion. I don't laugh at you. I laugh with you. My boy. Cody Armstrong. Second and goal. Hand off. Dude, the Niners defense stingy as shizzle. Gray lives in Vermont. Dude, stop it. You're going to give me a heart attack. All right, I got to go get my food right now. But all this Vermont, Delaware, New Hampshire, Connecticut talk is crazy. Holly Hundo. We have something we have something that we have to go over. You know how, like, when you meet people on YouTube or in person, like, I've never met anyone from Delaware or Connecticut or New Hampshire. Like, does that even fucking exist? Now, all of a sudden, Gray is from Vermont. Air Whitey has got an X from New Hampshire. And then we find out my boy Cecil is from Connecticut? I thought that was a myth. Like, that just shouldn't even exist. Today is a special day. Handoff. No keeper. Yes, touchdown. Carson fucking Wentz. And you knew he fucking spiked it. One spike. Not a Gronk spike. One spike. Let's go. That was big. That was big. Almost as big as Gray. All right, from Vermont. All right. Air Whitey with an ex-girlfriend from New Hampshire. And then some guy saying that he's from fucking Connecticut near the WWE Performance Center. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even believe Cecil. My brother's from Connecticut. Yeah, it's been fun tonight. Let's go. All right, I got to go get. I think small states exist, but think about this as like the narrative. You know, it's not stereotyping. Have you ever met anyone from Vermont, Delaware, or New Hampshire? I mean, I know you're probably well-rounded, and you might have met a bunch of people over the years. I've never met anyone from those three states. Almost picked off for the 2-point conversion. But you know what I'm saying, though? I think it's one of those things that's like stereotyped, but there's a little bit of truth to it. The average person in America has never met or talked to someone or had association from Vermont, Delaware, New Hampshire, or Connecticut. I mean, if you live there, it's one thing, but maybe it's a myth. I don't know if those things exist. You know, people told me COVID doesn't exist, so why do those? I don't know. I've never met anyone. So, I mean, I know in Maine, at least I can go get lobster. You know what I mean? I'm going to eat there. But see how my brain works? Vermont has a second. But, dude, it still exists. What that tells me is that Vermont, Delaware, New Hampshire, and Connecticut people, they don't leave. Because if they left, we would have met some of them, right? But they all are hoarders of their state. They just sit there and they just breed in their state. That's why we don't know they exist, because they never leave. I figured it out.
Sanchez to kick off. Short kick again. Cannon from the 7. Cannon picking up at the beginning of the season from the Ravens to the 34-yard line. Salaries of the two backers. Warner goes first. The new contracts, 5 years, $95 million. And then Leonard got 98.5, over 52 guaranteed. Fred only 40 guaranteed.
That's a nice number, isn't it? 52 guaranteed. I like that number, and I like that word.
That doesn't set you up for life. Good luck.
False start. Offense. The 60. 5-yard penalty. First down.
To Michelle.
Two more injuries to that Colts secondary, Al. Xavier Rhodes, questionable with a calf injury now. Bo Keys is out with a hamstring injury. So you add that to Rock Sin, as you guys mentioned earlier, being out, and Julian Blackman going on IR. It's not good.
Well, they're deep into the depth chart now. First down and 15. With Anthony Chesley and Isaiah Rodgers are in the lineup right now. And Garoppolo hands it off from the 30-yard line. That's hasty. You know, on a drier field, you might be able to take more advantage of that, the substitutions in the secondary. But I'm not sure on a night like tonight it's as effective.
It's a good night to have your defensive backs and wide receivers hurt if you're the Colts. It definitely has been an advantage to them. But, you know, this is the NFL. And it also is a Colts defense under Matt Eberflus, who they play a lot of zone defense. And it's one of the reasons that Darius Leonard has been able to make so many different plays on the ball. The fact that he can keep his eye on the quarterback and survey the field and break on the ball. He's not in man coverage chasing a single guy most of the time.
Colts just took a timeout, trying to get the ball one more time before the half. And the Colts will get the second half kickoff. On the ground. This time, Mitchell, or Hasty rather. The crowd doesn't like the call, but you know what he's supposed to do in the circumstances here. Third down and 13.
We got a little taste of Defoe, as they call him around here, DeForest Buckner, and what he's able to do just up and down the line of scrimmage. So difficult to get off. Those big long arms, extended, bench pressing off of it. He comes off and makes the play. I understand why he was frustrated, don't you? I mean, it was, everybody loves him. I mean, in Indianapolis, they love him. In San Francisco, I think it kind of stung some of his teammates that they couldn't find room under the cap for him.
Well, in Indianapolis, they got out there. I mean, it was third. They took one on second. They didn't take one on third. And the Niners say thank you very much. Colts get the second half kickoff. Next up, so at a halftime, Mike Tony and Drew. What's shaking, guys?
Al, we were thinking the same thing you were. We thought Indiana was going to take a timeout. So if you're the coach, you go in. What do you tell your coordinators now that you've seen the impact of the weather?
Said, hey, I know you guys want to be aggressive, but let's play good conservative football. Let the other team make mistakes, play field position in the second half.
The Colts have had success with a couple big pass plays, whether it's completing them or just getting pass interferences. Keep doing it.
All right, this is National Tight Ends Day. We'll celebrate that coming up with the best of this Sunday. And Jared Goff led the winless Lions into his old home in LA, nearly upset Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Those highlights, much more coming up. Toyota halftime after this.
Want more stats? Hey Siri, who leads the league in rushing yards?
1988 Olympics. My sister Jane passed away on the very same morning of my race. 100 meters into the race, I fell. 4 days later, the 1,000 meters fell again. Sometimes that's all you need. Brought everything full circle from my sister Jane to my daughter Jane. It was one of the most special moments of my life.
This February, the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics will take place at the same time. It will be once in a lifetime.
This season's winning team, Hondas, are made here and save you thousands. With 0%, it's a win-win. Honda, the most American-made automaker. Save now with 0%. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Our daughter definitely was hesitant about the vaccine. She was watching the same news that we were as a teenager. I think she was very conscientious about the risk.
Our daughter is an example of many children who have lots of questions.
We allowed her space to go to say I'm uncomfortable, and we knew that we were going to have to model by being the first to get the vaccine. It felt like a family collective effort.
We're certainly proud of her for making an informed decision.
We are Umpqua Bank, a bank for businesses, people, and communities. That means we're a healthcare bank, a construction bank, a help you when it matters most bank. We're a let's build together. Grow your warehouse from 4,000 to 100,000 square feet bank. From fraud prevention to global expansion, we're here to help you and you and you prepare for whatever tomorrow may bring. Because the best way to succeed is together. Umpqua Bank, together for better. The fastest gig speed Wi-Fi meets the most reliable 5G wireless network. Now with Xfinity, when you sign up for gig speed Wi-Fi and unlimited data, you get on one line of unlimited wireless with nationwide 5G. Free for 2 years. With a wireless carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. The best connection at home and on the go. Now together with Xfinity. So you never miss a beat. Sign up to get your free line today.
American-made Hondas with 0% financing. It's a win-win. Over 28 million Hondas were made here. Now, save thousands with 0% financing. Honda, the most American-made automaker on the field. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Rivermart Community Credit Union, now open in Vancouver. Welcome to the Toyota halftime. Let's go places.
In the Bay Area, bomb cyclone-induced deluge. Carson Wentz, the rushing touchdown. Indianapolis, the lead by 1. They've rallied to come back 13-12 in Santa Clara on this Sunday night. Toyota halftime time. Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy, and Drew Brees. We've had a lot of close games most of the weekends in the NFL. margin of victory in the game so far, 21 points, including a Tampa rout from Chicago. In with Drew, Tom Brady throws touchdown pass number 600.
This Tampa offense has looked unstoppable the last couple weeks. Mike Evans with 2 more touchdowns today in the red zone. He is your target down there.
Mike caught the milestone touchdown, 600. Nobody's done that before. He gave the ball away, and they say, "He gave the ball away." No, we need that for Tom. So they do a deal with this guy for jerseys, Dungy's old whistle when he was a coach in Tampa, anything possible. But Brady's the star of the day. A young man who had a sign that said, "Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer." Tom went over at the end of the game, gave him a hat. Awesome stuff there. Awesome stuff there. Hey, let's go to awesome in terms of Arizona. Undefeated, the only one in the NFL. It's National Tight End Day, so you can hear George Kittle. Hey, it is National Tight End Day. Remind us of that on Zach Ertz's first touchdown as a Cardinal.
He says playing with DeAndre Hopkins and AJ Green is good for me.
Arizona plays Green Bay. Trading places, Goff and Stafford. Detroit and LA. Goff doesn't have Cooper Kupp anymore. Stafford does. End of the game, though, Drew. This Detroit team showed a lot, but not in the end.
They kept it close, but the playmakers for the Rams came out. Aaron Donald with the pressure. Jalen Ramsey with the interception to seal the deal.
Rams at 6-1. Don't look now, but the Raiders are 5-2 atop the
I had to eat real fast. Sorry it took so long. Miso soup, sushi, all kinds of crazy-ish.
Darren Waller, Foster Moreau took the role of National Tight Ends Day, and so too does Michael Bruno as of Derrick Henry.
Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Oh, I got $5 from Marcos. My boy, dude. My boy, dude. Marcos sent me $5. Facebook app. My dude. Vermonters joke about New Hampshire being just an upside-down version of the state. Holly's like, I met someone from Maine, but good point. Maine is lit, though. Dude, I see all these documentaries on Discovery Channel. I want to go there. It looks beautiful, and they have amazing food, and they have lobster, and, like, besides the West Coast that I live on here in Oregon and Washington, California, like, the Atlantic, with that food out there, with that water, I definitely want to go there. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, hey, Gordon Ramsay, hit your boy up, and let's go there. Like, that's what you want to do. That's a small place in Wisconsin, my dude. You live in Okono. Okay. The Chamberlain. Okay, Will. What about Rhode Island? Gray's like, Ocho Woho? Why is there a South Dakota? Why not just a Dakota, John Carlos? Ask the Carolinas the same thing. Maybe that's why the Panthers have lost so many games in a row, because they couldn't figure out if they're North Carolina, South Carolina, Tar Heels, Gamecocks, I don't know, Charlotte Hornets, I don't know. Is that my team or not? Hey, South and North don't make no sense, but it's a property line. You know what I mean? Have you seen that show Yellowstone? I'm not sure if you guys like cowboy shit, but I'm really well-rounded. And I like a lot of things, comedies, action videos, action movies, right? But sports. But when I look at something that's like Yellowstone, if you want something to watch, the new season's going to be coming up. It's an amazing show. You don't even have to like cowboy shit to like it. It's like True Blood. You don't have to like vampire shit to actually watch it and be like, wow, this is an amazing fucking show. And they both are great. True Blood, amazing show. It's already over. It's about vampires. I didn't think I'd be into it. My buddy's like, no. Orion, you give it a shot. I guarantee you'll fall in love with the characters, and you're going to love this show. Motherfucker was right. I was like, Jesus. Game of Thrones, okay? True Blood. I got to think. What else? Game of Thrones, True Blood. Oh, Dexter. Those are always my top three. Breaking Bad is up there. I haven't seen it all the way through. Like, there's other shows I know that have that title of being like a top three type of show. Simpsons is my favorite cartoon. That's definitely at the top. I'll watch that over any other cartoon. Rick and Morty, number 2. All right, there's South Park and Bob's Burgers and all these other ones that are out there. But they ain't no Simpsons or Rick and Morty. You boys well-rounded, okay? But that is a good question. South Dakota, North Dakota, who the fuck knows? Why the fuck is there a North and South Carolina? Who knows? Elliot, he's looking in the Encyclopedia Britannica.com. That's what we had to look up when we didn't have the internet. Encyclopedia Britannica. Did you have the A book, the B book, the C book? Dude, motherfuckers, back in my era, we would rent the Guinness Book of World Records book in the library, and that bitch would be sold out because that was the coolest thing to look at, with all the weirdos and freaks that are amazing at things, longest fingernails and all this weird shit. We're looking at it, right? That's the book, right? But if you couldn't get that, There were some others out there, like Encyclopedia Britannica. At least out here in the Northwest, we like to read. So if you have the A book, you would learn everything about A. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have Goosebumps. Those were like classic. There's certain books that you could buy, sport books at the Scholastic Book Fair. Holla at me if you know what that is. Scholastic Book Fair. Wasn't that the coolest thing ever? Seriously, they had posters that I still have to this day. Jerry Rice, Bo Jackson. I still have them with the cardboard backing and the plastic on them. Goosebumps. Game over, dude. Dude, there's so many crazy things that if you grew up an 80s or 90s baby, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, you have no idea. But if you're an 80s or 90s baby, specifically 80s baby, you get it. We went through the best era of sports, video games, internet. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey. The legends, golf, tennis. Special, man. John is having a horrible spelling night. Friendship probation. He said, have you ever bathed in the cool waters of Lake Minnetonka? Chappelle Show. I haven't seen his new special yet, but you best believe your ass I'm going to. Our Navy sub schools in Connecticut. I left them in North. Oh, now you left. Now you're too good for Connecticut. He's like, oh, man, I can't be a part of this conversation. Cecil's like, let me change gears. All right, a little Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel, I saw you walk Paul Walker's daughter down the aisle. Because, me, I'm always reading and on social media. Either me and the girlfriend, we're keeping up on shit. All right? Salute to you, Vin Diesel. Paul Walker is a G. And what a fitting way for him to die, but be in a car. Not the way that you want to die anyways, period. But if he could have died in any way, Paul Walker, Vin Diesel probably too, car wreck. You know what I mean? Not that you want to feel the pain of the car wreck, but your legacy of being all about cars and being a guy's guy, One cool fact about Paul Walker that not a lot of y'all know, unless you watch Discovery Channel, that Paul Walker was really into sharks. And chances are, if he was still alive, there might be movies with sharks in them that he would have done by now. But if not, he is in the shark and the underwater fish community kind of like preserver in life. Like he was doing specials on Discovery Channel, History Channel with some of these networks. And it was cool to be able to see, him have a passion other than cars and let alone be sharks wouldn't be the thing. Because I'm like Shark Week to me, not a lot of y'all know me unless you follow me and you know who I am, right? But Shark Week is one of my favorite things in life. When Shark Week comes on, it's like the Super Bowl week for me. And I got to change the score to halftime and then obviously going into third quarter. But to let you know a little bit about Orion and what I'm about besides toy collecting and sport card collecting, just try to be a good human being and give back, to people. Show the love back like Holly Hundo does all the time to the channel. You got to be able to go out of your way and be a good person. It'll come back tenfold. 13-12 halftime with the Colts. Your boy went and ate sushi, had miso soup, the tofu, like all the crazy. It was good. We've been talking about, people that in Connecticut and Delaware and New Hampshire don't exist. But apparently now Cecil, a Navy school is in Connecticut, but he left him. He's too good for him now. Now he's in the Carolinas. Same discussion we had with the Dakotas. South and North, why even have it? Why can't it be one? Are you guys that much of a hater of each other? They're like, fuck you, South. Fuck you, North. Is that how it goes? Same thing with North and South Carolina. The North Carolina people is like, bitch, you can't be a part of this fucking UNC tradition. No Jordan in your fucking resume. All right. Vince Carter, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah. Ed Cota. I'll throw out some names for you. Your boy knows. All right. Julius Peppers. Let's go. But, Duke people, North Carolina people. But South Carolina, as of late, even when you want to hate on him or not, but Jadeveon Clowney, J.C. Horn, they got some dudes. Got injured, but they got some dudes though. So not on the same level as the North Carolina people, but hey, South Carolina's they're making a way. As far as North and South Dakota, I don't know about that. All right, there's not a whole lot of popularity about that unless you play football there, Trey Lance or maybe Carson Wentz. Okay. Wyoming connection. Okay, Holly, I see you. Will says, my fiance often has a laugh at me. I'm more read up on the U.S. than Scotland. Yeah. American history is really interesting. There's always controversy. There's always scandals across the world and some, crazy-ish. But that's what makes it exciting. Anything is possible here in America. Like, no cap, dead ass. I don't know what happened here. I just scrolled to the bottom of the channel, and then I see Elliot Evans says Pornhub. I don't know where the conversation has went since I left, right, to go eat, food for dinner. But that took a real left turn. Elliot Evans, Pornhub? My boy, what's going on? Sneaky Shard in the building. Gang. Man, so beers aplenty, gummies aplenty. Sneaky, my boy. How are you, Sneaky Shard? This guy always hops in the room, donates 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever he can. Absolute legend. Just like Holly Hundo and Sarah Smola, my boy Shep Williams. All of y'all, Alan Counts. I know who you are. You guys are the legends of YouTube. And your boy, Ryan. Appreciate you. What's good, man? I did the Bucks and the Bears, shellacking 38-3. How many beers I had? I don't know. I didn't, if you start drinking early, you're going to be drinking all the time. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. How many have I had since I did the Bucks and Bears and now the Colts Niners? You tell me, okay? Grom Pearls, okay? THC, CBD, CBN, almost 5 milligrams each. Take some, you'll feel good. Dinner came, dinner ate. Woo, big hit. Start of the third quarter. Let's change the scoreboard, Orion. You fucking slacker. Be responsible. Hey, I'm trying, multitasking, vibing. Got to eat. Look at the puppers. Everyone's got goddamn responsibilities. You got to be a responsible adult. You can't be that unresponsible guy or girl. 13-12, start of the third quarter. We're talking about North South Carolina, North South Dakota. People from Connecticut, as well as Delaware, New Hampshire, and Maine don't exist. But apparently today, we have some connections from these states, from these people that never leave their state. If you're born there, you're dying there. You're not visiting anywhere. They're like, California, Oregon, West Coast, what is that? Yeah, they're not coming. They're staying on the East Coast. They're like, New England Patriots for life, brother. I mean, some of those states are small. I mean, I get it. I don't got an NFL team. But if you're Delaware, New Hampshire, Connecticut, all right, in that general area, Maine, I guess you exist. I see it on the map when I was at school. People tell me about it, but I've never really met too many people from there. I know they exist, though. Second down and 11, Mo Alley Cox. Okay, starting to make a name. It's tight end university day. So the tight ends are balling out. And then the NFL coaches, they see shit like that. Like tight end university. You don't think like they're going to go to their tight end a little bit more to give that guy a little pub on tight end number one day? You know what I mean? Of course, dude, if you're smart, fuck it. It's going to be a tight end on a linebacker. Can you win that matchup? If you can't, you're not fucking athletic. All right, if you want to be beast mode, you got to beat the middle linebacker, even if it's the best in the league. A Darius Leonard, a Fred Warner, a Devin White, a Bobby Wagner. I don't give a shit. You're going to beat them if you're an elite tight end, and the elite ones do. Almost a first down right there. Very close to the marker. It is 13-12. Colts with the lead. 12:04 left in the third quarter. Best fans in the world, you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. If you want to donate to your boy, please do. We need to get to at least $20 before the game is over. That would be good, right? We're at $7.98. So the goal on every video is 50 and 50 if possible. And if I entertain you and you're having a good time, do what you can. It'd be great. 4 more likes to 30. So we got, 24 likes to go to get to 50. That's the goal. 50 and 50 on every stream. So if we can do that, it would be awesome. So that way I can give back. And then if we hit better numbers, maybe 100 and 100. I mean, you never know. 4th down and 1. Colts going for it. I don't agree, but hey, they got Jonathan Taylor Thomas. No, Jonathan Taylor. He fumbles it, but he gets a first down. All right, Colts. I see you. The interaction with you guys is awesome. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I don't do the TikTok thing. Will I do one day? Probably not, but if there's money to be made, then maybe down the road when I'm more established. Book fair was always fucking lit, dude. Scholastic, you have no idea. I have these little books that came out in like the 80s and 90s. They were like sport books. So they had like a little flip book that was just like this big. And it had Jordan and Magic and Bird and Bo Jackson and Joe. I have them all at my house that I grew up in. I'll show them. I'll bring them and show you guys. Like if you want to see some vintage, cool Scholastic book fair like holy grails, I got them. Goosebump books, I got them. Choose Your Own Adventure, I got them. All right, posters, super rare, got them. Okay, still in the package. All right, and these books though. But my mom was like, protective, so it's like, she didn't want me to lose my shit, so she's like, put the sticker, the little white sticker that ruins books or magazines, like, Ryan Michalak, return to owner. If you have lost this item, please return to, and it's like address or whatever, like something above and beyond, right? I was like, oh, great, dude. The book just went from a Gem Mint 10 to an average 5, just with you putting that sticker on there. Because if I peel it off, I'm probably peeling off a little cardboard on the book. But let me tell you, these are legend fucking dairy. They had just regular, chapters in them, but they had cool photos along the way, even though the whole book, I believe, was in black and white, all of them. You had a green cover with the athlete, and then the inside was black and white, I believe, but it was just super dope. Super cool, too. I will never sell those. I have the holy grail of Scholastic Book Fair shit, too. Facts. 13-12 Colts. So what's your hub category? NFL hub. I don't have to be a hub, but sports hub. But someone already probably stole that name already. The Northwest Sports Fanatics Hub.com, .net, .url, .co, .eu. South Carolina here. Elliot Evans, West Virginia needs to go. No, don't ever say that. You know who came from West fucking Virginia, Elliot? Pat McAfee. The fucking one of the holy grails of the NFL gods. Motherfucker was a punter and has made it into social media as being one of the realest motherfuckers that's out there. I try to take into that same level on just YouTube. Real, McAfee, real. Fun to watch when you get someone who's real. West Virginia, the Mountaineers, you might have heard stories about them being rednecks, but check it out. If you end up being friends with someone from West Virginia, they will make their own beer for you in the woods or liquor. All right, moonshine. You're a little too young for that. All right, but if you have some of that moonshine, good night. It's going to be the strongest shit that you have besides Everclear, Elliot Evans. West Virginia got to stay, okay? Yes, I am going to do the Saints and Seahawks, dude. I'm really excited. I am really excited. I think Saints are going to win and win big. I think it will springboard. It'll be awesome. Like I said, even though I'm a Bucs fan, I want to see them be successful. And we are seeing like Carolina slide a little bit, Atlanta gaining ground. Saints are in a position to make the playoffs, and I think they'll be the 6th seed. I'd be very shocked if they don't get it. It'll either be them or the Niners. But I'm thinking it'll be the Saints because I think I like their football team better so far this season with the injuries they have. Look at the legend, the GOAT, Jerry Rice. I see you. I had an autographed football of Jerry Rice, PSA 8, 1986 Topps rookie card of Jerry Rice. A couple starting lineups in the package that I gave away. One of my friends' his baby, and, they were going through a tough time, and I sold it to a hardcore Niner fan that I used to work with for $400. Normally, I would have never sold memorabilia like that, like a Jerry Rice rookie card, PSA 8, an autographed football from Jerry Rice, custom, and then a couple of figures. I mean, that shit is holy, grail to me, like this Jordan rookie card, but sometimes you got to do things. And I know I helped him out and it made me feel good, but I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of people that would sell some of their holy grails for $400, $500 and give it to someone just like no strings attached. Like, you don't even have to pay me back. Like, I'm just trying to help you out, with the newborn and diapers, and for them to be able to go get a drink if they need it, or just just having money to be able to just relax a little bit. Because I know with unemployment and the job situation, and the rent, it was really tough, almost on the point of homelessness, almost getting kicked out. But since COVID was there, still able to live and get things turned around. But it made me feel good. I did a Holly Hundo moment, you know what I mean? I did something totally out of, not really out of my character, but no, not anyone would do. But I did that. And do I still wish I had that Jerry Rice autograph football? You bet your ass. I wish I had it. The rookie card, the figures. I'm a figure guy more than anything. I love sports cards, but figures, those are my favorite thing besides YouTube and Paisley and my girlfriend and a few other things. King Griffey Jr., my dad, the Dodgers, lots of things. Ducks, Buccaneers. Okay. Everyone talking about the Hubs, Thundercats. Yeah, great. I'm more of a Transformers, 1984 guy, G.I. Joe, the real American hero. Yo, Joe. That's the shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from 1987, 88, like that first season. If you go on YouTube and watch any of those cartoons from the 80s, they hold up. they hold up to even cartoons that are now. I think they're better. The sound effects, from G.I. Joe doing like the machine guns and the vehicles, the Transformers, to what we see the movies are, why we see them today based on that cartoon. Amazing. One of the best of all time. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 1. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any cartoons that are better than those three. Yeah, there's SpongeBob, and there was X-Men in the 90s, and Batman, and a lot of these other ones that are out there, Simpsons, Rick and Morty, and all that. But I'm just saying, the cartoons back then in the 80s were some of the GOATs. 1982, dude. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, if you're an 80s baby or 90s, like early 90s, you get it, man. There were some special times. I'm not 80 baby, but, I know the X-Men impact and the Batman impact, the cartoon. The impact of Power Rangers, even though that was a little bit past my time. I was transitioning into girls and sports. So it wasn't like, because like at that point in like 95, 96, 97, I think I'm 15. Let's see, 82, 95, 12, 13, 14. So I was getting to the point where I was playing with my toys less, but I still had like wrestling figures and the wrestling ring and G.I. Joe with the rocket launcher. You push the button and the launcher goes off, Turtles and G.I. Joe figures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't rich. You know what I mean? I had a little bit, Hey, 91 X-Men. And it's cool, too, have Disney. If you have the Disney app, you can actually watch the X-Men episodes from back in the day. Bro, I was 12 years old, and I can remember that to this day. Like that 91, 92. Like, they had X-Men cards back when sports cards on Shaq's rookie came out in 92. Super popular. I was 10. It was the coolest thing ever. It was like the coolest thing since Jordan. Like, Shaq, LSU. Like, we all needed his rookie card. And it was like so hot. They had redemption cards. And just like Shaq was it. You know what I mean? He was the coolest thing alive with Penny Hardaway. And then the Air Pennies, the shoes, and the Little Penny. Remember? You guys remember? X-Men. Dude, just Gambit and Wolverine and fucking Storm. Like, I'm a super nerd if you didn't know. I mean, if you watch a channel that you know, but there's a lot of things that I'm into besides sports. History Channel, Discovery Channel, collecting, Alaska shows, funny shit like The League or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Goldbergs, The Neighborhood on CBS. I mean, there's a lot of things that I really like, Wide variety. Workaholics. What you guys know about Workaholics? That might be the best show all time, period, on Comedy Central. It's no longer on anymore, I don't think, unless it's really late. But we might be talking about the best show ever made on TV that shouldn't have been on TV. Workaholics, classic. My dad actually introduced me to the show. That shows you how cool of a Santa Claus character he is. So I got a show for you, Orion. I know you work in sales. You'll relate to this. And I was like, oh my God, this show is amazing. X-Men, let's go. You didn't like Workaholics? What's wrong with you, man? Did you ever work in sales, though? Because if you worked in sales, like I did for like 20 years in a call center environment, I know that vibe because that was me, dude. Like, you know what I mean? You work hard. You can get fired at any moment. You're going to drink and smoke and do shit that's dumb sometimes. It's just that atmosphere. So if you didn't work in sales, you don't get it. But for the people that do face-to-face car sales or insurance, or if you do something over the phone, we get it. Like, we're a special breed of people that can take a lot of fucking no's and fuck yous on the phone. Most people can't without saying a fuck you back, 13-12 Colts. Dude, Workaholics was a legend fucking dairy. Are you kidding me? That's an amazing show. Dude, this is the crazy shit that they did in the show. And they had a great cast, dude. Durs. Come on, Adam. Dude, come on. If you have any type of sense of humor, you know that show was fucking killer. Hell yeah, Gambit, baby. Beast. Yeah, but they had these X-Men cards, and they had holographic ones that were like Pokemon. And like, no joke, like back then, Magic cards, Pokemon, Pogs. Like, your boy doesn't look like a guy that would play Magic the Gathering. Did I play? Oh, yeah. I played. You know what I mean? It was a hot thing at the time, and I would try to get the expensive cards. Leviathan, right? The Force of Nature. I even remember the names of Shivan Dragon. Like, if I didn't play Magic the Gathering, how the fuck do I know those? Shivan Dragon, red deck. Right? They had Leviathan, blue deck, right? Green deck, Force of Nature. You know what I mean? I had that shit. You know what I mean? I didn't play for long, but it's like Pogs. It's cool to have those trends and remember. And now, Jesus Christ, I mean, Black Lotus and some of these expensive Magic cards or Pokemon cards or Charizards, it's just crazy. They're worth more than some sport cards. It's crazy. Adam, yeah. Dude, that's what made the show good, though. You should despise that man. He's funny as shit, man. He's stationed on the West Coast. Dude, out here, Oregon, Washington, California, I'm telling you, Yeah, if you want to see a show that's extremely like, it's not an X-rated show, but it was on Comedy Central. It was just really sarcastic and fun, and it's just about three best friends. If you want to be entertained, trust me. I mean, I know what's good. I mean, I watch a little bit of everything, but if you're looking for a show on Comedy Central, knowing that's going to push the boundaries a little bit with the shit that they do, but a real entertaining show, it went on for multiple seasons. Great show. I recommend checking it out, and I mean, it's a good laugh. You know what I mean? Yes, he was on the swim team. See, I never caught on to magic, but I hit the poke. Dude, you know what's sad? I had jobs in like the Meyer and Frank, the J.C. Penney, you know, and they were selling those cards, and I was like, man, like I could have had access to so many boxes of Pokemon, like Series 1s. You have no idea. I could have just bought all of them and just stashed them, and normally I'm ahead of the game. Oh, here we go. Darius Leonard and Derek Brooks. Dang, look how good he is. Look at Darius and look at Brooks, and Brooks is a Hall of Famer. Oh, Wilbur Marshall. Yeah, Darius Leonard's very good. We get it. Yeah, but it's super good. And I still have a lot of that stuff, but man, I could have had so much money. I would have took all my shit to get graded at PSA. I'd be rich as shit. It's like getting in on IBM or Apple or getting in on the crypto early and just becoming a millionaire. You know, just like going balls deep. Just boom, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. And I'm trying to, you know, make that money. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to flip. And some of these motherfuckers, like, they threw 20 grand down and they made like 2 million. You know what I mean? Imagine throwing 20 down and just taking a chance on something like crypto, and then boom, you're like probably set for life if you like are smart with your money, and then you keep working for a little bit. So, yeah, you got to watch Workaholics. Lemoore, Cali, okay. San Antonio, Texas, Nevada. Damn, you're everywhere, bro. You're traveling, dude. Man, I've only been to Oregon, Washington, California, Japan twice. Illinois, Chicago, went to a Bulls game against the Warriors. All right, got to see in front of Wrigley. Didn't get to go inside because it was like, you know, we went to the basketball game, but it was during the Pac-12 championship with Oregon versus Utah. And I was watching it on my phone, all dressed in green apple, head to toe in Chicago. Almost got beat up by people. Probably they were scared or they wanted to beat me up because they're like, oh, what's this guy wearing this green apple Oregon shit? You know, I'm representing anywhere I go. Fun times in Chicago, but scary as shit. I understand why people get beat up, missing, and murdered in like New Orleans and New York and Chicago. I'll tell you what, that shit is scary. I won't lie. When I was there, I mean, I went to the store late at night and walked to like the 7-Eleven down a few blocks from my hotel. I don't think most people probably wouldn't have wanted to do it without somebody, but I mean, it's kind of sketch. You know, beautiful place. You know, the architecture, just the busyness of it, the New York vibe, the sport history, the people. I remember I went there and I went to a bar and I temporarily lost my phone being too drunk, and then I ended up finding it, thank God, right? And, dude, there were some people there in Chicago that were buying $150 worth of, like, Jell-O shots and just, like, other shots in general, like Fireball. Lots of love from people, you know, when you end up being a visitor. You know, they know how hardcore you are for, you know, whatever it is. That's cool, man. You well-traveled, bro. Yeah, I've never been to the East Coast. I've never been to the South. I've never been to the Midwest besides Chicago. So, yeah, I'm trying to go, you know. I want to visit Australia. I want to go to Amsterdam. A couple places I want to go. France, Germany. Yeah, I want to go. I want to see things. I need to go back to the homeland. I need to go back to Japan too. I want some of that technology, you know what I mean? I know that PlayStation 5 is here, but in Japan, they're already on like PlayStation 8. I mean, they're balling already out there, man. You guys just get that shit late. They get tired of it, and they're on the PlayStation 7. Nice route. Africa, South Africa. I mean, there's a lot of places that are kind of scary, but I want to be able to branch out. You know, go South America too. Brazil would have to be a must. A must. Jimmy. Ooh, nice tip pass. This is a great defensive game. Normally people like the points. The weather is bad. It's raining, right? 13-12. It's a defensive game. Anything can happen. Everyone thought the Bitcoin dude was fucking nuts. Of course, yeah. See, imagine if you just did that. You know, like when I invested in the Jordan rookie and I got it for $1,000. That was like, now it's worth 50. You know what I mean? You got to know. You got to have the research, you know, and know the game. And I got extremely lucky. I mean, I got it for $1,000 when it was worth $2,500 in 2003, LeBron's rookie year, because the economy was at an all-time low. Imagine buying something for $1,000 knowing it's worth $2,500. You would do that in a heartbeat, right? But you have to have $1,000, and I did. And it was like out of 50 people in the auction. I mean, it was mind-blowing that I even won. Got that last bid in at the very end, and I mean, now if something's worth $2,500, you got to pay $2,600 with shipping or something. You know what I mean? Or buy it now some more. Like there is no getting a deal for $1,500 off that's ever going to happen again. So you've been to the Shy, Cecil. It's crazy for the sports, crazy for the bars, the food, the deep dish pizza, the hot dogs. Man, if you're a foodie, that's a spot, dude. When you go there, dude, Chi-Town with their shit is like. Some people want to talk shit and some are better than others. The pizzas is off the chain, though. Oh, fumble. Coughed it up. Robitussin. Dayquil, NyQuil. Ugh. He coughed it up. Which one is it? Dayquil, NyQuil, Robitussin, grape flavor. Turnover. Colts. Wow. Did a mobile home park. Dude, prayers for them. Then we have a storm warning out here in Oregon, but it's not like that. We don't get the tornado. We're not in that zone. We're more in like an earthquake zone, but not a tornado zone. A tsunami zone on our coast. You got the moonshine, Cecil? Damn. Yeah, we want to make sure everyone stays safe, dude. Dude, I've only had moonshine like once or twice in my life, and I'll tell you what. I mean, you can't drink that. Even if you're a hardcore drinker, like, dude, you take a little bit, like a half a shot of that. I don't know. Some of them are like will feel like you taking 8 shots, just like on a half of a thing of moonshine. That's a lot, all in like a little bit, like one sip, and then like boom, you're already like 8 shots in. But some of that shit's strong as shit, strong as hell. Colts, Wentz, looking like a scared bird. There we go. First down, Colts. But there is a flag. There's laundry on the field, and it's probably holding 99 out of 100. Let's see what it is. Oh, look at this. Look, holding. All right, let's go. 4 more likes to 30. We need to get to, what, $12.02 to get to 20? We can do that. We can do that. Oh, hey, let me grab this guy. I'm Chris Collinsworth. Oh, that beer is ice cold. God, that's good. Yeah, I get scared for a lot of y'all that live in the Midwest or in the South when I hear about like a lot of the shit that goes on, like hurricane, anything that you want to call it in the Louisiana and the Nolens area in the South. That shit gets scary. A lot of people can die from that. Like that's no shit's no joke. And the Saints fan base is number 1 on the channel, so it's like I worry about them a lot. Going deep. Oh, PI. Laundry on the field. He had to. Pass interference on the Niners. Michael Pittman Jr., fantasy owners like the guy I'm going against. He's like, please, 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 please. Right? He wants those points. But I'm pretty sure I won, though. He said, I'm watching a weather stream and your stream simultaneously. What happens if I do a weather stream on my channel? Then you like turn that one off? 2 for 1 here, baby. I'll give you anything. So Brady ended up getting that 600 touchdown ball back like I told you he would. Traded him for another ball, and it was like an autographed jersey of Brady. Dude, pretty cool. And there was another moment where Brady went out of his way where a kid had brain cancer and survived, and he cried, and he was in the front row with his dad. Bro, there's not very many people Brady or Jordan will interact with, and obviously Jordan's retired. When he played, he was just, these guys are goats, dude. Pass incomplete, out of bounds, laundry on the field, another flag. All right. But to see Brady make a kid's lifetime, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if you're 7 to 15 years old and you meet Tom Brady, whether you're a Pats or a Bucks fan, like, that's going to be something that you are going to remember and cherish from your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s until you die. You know what I mean? Brady went out of his way. So, I mean, a salute to the Bucks, too, that gave away every football they had on every score to a fan. When have you ever seen that? Cam Newton was known for it, and I loved him for that, even though he was a rival to the Panthers, and I wanted to beat the brakes off the Panthers all the time because Cam beat me, obviously, in the Natty at Oregon in 2010, and then he goes and plays against my Bucks. You know what I mean? Of course, there's that rivalry there with the Panthers. The Bucks and Panthers are the real rivals. Lately, it's been Saints-Bucks. But the true rivalry is the Saints and the Falcons, playing them in the South, and the Panthers and the Bucks are rivals. You know what I mean? But things have changed over the years. And it's got to be a 50-50 thing if it's a rivalry. Otherwise, it's a beatdown from one team dominating another. First and goal. But I have a lot of respect for NFC South players and coaches from other teams. Nice stutter step. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor-Thomas. Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin. Cheese. Tom Grossi. Brett Favre. Rodgers. Aaron Jones. Who Aaron Jones? Mike Jones reference. Devontae Adams. Jair Alexander. Reggie White. Charles Woodson. Amon Green. Touchdown. Colts. Man, playing good, man. Top 10 running backs will do that. Let's go. Everyone be safe today, dude. Wear a goddamn mask. Get your fucking shots. All right, and let's get this shit over with, man. Aren't you guys fucking sick and tired? I have to wear a mask when I unload when I'm at the regular job number one. You know how shitty that is to be able to have to wear a K5 mask when you're unloading a trailer with a bunch of product from a fucking 40-footer? Sometimes multiple times in a day, 4 or 5 in a day. That shit takes all, like, a good chunk of the day. It gets tiring as hell, man. And then having something over your face so you can't breathe is good. Voltron. Okay. Respect, dude. Bring it out. You know what I mean? There's just certain things, if you were in 80s or 90s, baby, you understand. Family Matters was a thing. Urkel was a thing. Step by Step was a thing. All right? American Gladiators, Nitro was a thing. All those fucking events they used to do. You know, America's Funniest Home Videos used to be a thing. You know what I mean? There's just like a lot of things. Beavis and Butthead was a thing. 80s and 90s, man. Special time. Yeah, Holly. Yeah, the boy with brain cancer. Yes. TB12 etched into his skull during surgery. Woo! You know, when you're a GOAT like that, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't surprise me if anyone does anything crazy. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky. You know, there's certain players, Kobe, you know, like Larry Bird, Magic. I mean, there's just certain dedication that fans have against the elite. Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Dion, Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras, Tiger Woods, Hawk and Animal, Road Warriors. What a rush. Okay. Hollywood Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair, Undertaker. I mean, it goes wide range, of the legends, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, the legends that we got to watch. You got to watch a lot of special times. I mean, internet was only invented in 95. So depending on if you were in 80s or 90s, maybe that means I didn't get internet until I was 13. All right, imagine that, having no internet and then 13 years old internet. You're like, what is this thing? What the hell are these websites? What's the @ symbol? That's how it was in the beginning. That's crazy. Take shelter. Tornado warnings don't last. Yeah, be safe. They're like, no, I got to stay in the stream. It's like, hey, if things happen, they happen. No, you gotta log out, come back and be safe. Go in the bunker, go underground, go in the shelter zone. Say, no, I'm keeping the stream on, keeping my phone on. I'm dedicated. Ear Whitey said the handsome man, Jonathan Taylor. Some of the NFL players. I mean, you got some beautiful men and women on the sideline, trainers, coaches. I mean, hey. You get some muscle-bound freaks out there, They're people, too. NFL players, and players are people, too, So we get 1,000 a year in Britain, not more than F1, F2. Yeah. Seriously. So, normally I do phone sales or I work warehouse. So when you work in a warehouse, I mean, you really you have to work hard, with the breathing thing, and you're unloading a trailer. Sometimes it's hot. Imagine in the summer, if it's 100 degrees, the trailer in the inside's like 120. That shit is not easy. We're talking lots of Gatorades that the company was giving out to the employees for free. I mean, it was tough. Jimmy, 1st and 10. All right, Cecil's trying to be my BFF now. Cecil's trying to be like, a few of those movies like Talladega Nights. All right, John C. Reilly and like your boy Will Ferrell. right? Step Brothers. He's like, did we just become best friends? Look at this guy. Now he's trying to throw me back into a memory. Look at this. Doug, Tailspin, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, DuckTales. You know I was all about that. Darkwing Duck, Ren and Snippy, DuckTales, woohoo, right? Everyone knows the woohoo to the DuckTales. Then you're bringing me back to like Saved by the Bell, and then NBA basketball and college basketball after. Like it was one of those things like you would watch Saved by the Bell. I think it was on like at 10 a.m. or something like that. And then boom, it would go to like college basketball, I think on Saturdays. And I was already watching cartoons at that point. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead, like a lot of, there you go, dude. I'm a cartoon guy. I watch a lot. My favorite's The Simpsons. I haven't missed episodes of it. I've watched it since I was a little kid. It's still going strong. I mean, there's a reason why shows are great. If they last 20 years, like Law and Order SVU, right? It's been going on 20 plus years. What do you think that means? Simpsons, 30 plus years. What does that mean to go through all those generations and still be around? You know what I mean? You're legendary. Grey's Anatomy, another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's legendary shows. There's shows, and there's, like, defining shows. Grey's Anatomy. Okay? Law and Order SVU. Ice-T, you're my boy, dude. I see you. Gangbanging into fucking CBS, fucking superstardom, and you're good at it. It's like, I don't even need to sell drugs or hustle. I'm Ice-T. I used to rap. I can do whatever. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to go from rapping to being on one of the coolest shows ever. Dude, respect. To have Ice-T's life, and then his wifey too, Coco. Good night. I see you, Ice-T. You a G, man. Through and through. You make the show so much better. The Simpsons. Hey, Homer, that's my dude. I got a lot of rare Simpsons memorabilia too. Oh, what happened to my hands? I have one of the first hardback books that came out, I believe in like 88, 89. With The Simpsons episode 1 in like a hardbound book, and you open it up and it's got a character page when you open up the book where you can see all the faces of all the characters on the front and the back inside the book. I'm telling you, I knew it was special. Still have it to this day. I should actually go get it and I can show it to you guys. It's one of the cool rare items. One of. Love me some Simpsons. It's facts. Regular show. That's one of my favorites of all time. Regular show I would put in the top 3. I mean, as much as I love Rick and Morty, I think that's an amazing show. I could watch it all the time, but I'd probably go Simpsons, regular show, and then I would go Rick and Morty. Even though Rick and Morty is definitely worth number 2 consideration or even number 1, it's that good. But regular show, God, the characters and then just what they had in that show. I mean, I was invested in that show. I could be like 30, 40 years old still watching that shit and enjoying it and laughing like I was 10 still. Like, you know, there was some shows that were like amazing. And if you haven't seen regular show, definitely top 3. It's that good. 20-12. I need to update the scoreboard. I guess. All right, Colts, I see you. Sarah Small's like, yeah, update that shit. All right, boom. 20-12. Minute 58. Good tackle. Captain Planet, he's a hero. They did like the whole spoof thing on the Rick and Morty. If you ended up watching that, but yeah, Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh shit! And then when you think Carmen Sandiego, you said, "Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo?" Remember? Dude, those books, the Where's Waldos, you were checking those out when they were like, oh, this has no words in it. I'm a kid. It's got a bunch of cool pictures, and I got to find one dude. I got it, right? Some of them were hard. You're like, where the fuck is this guy? Like this goddamn scarf and shit with his glasses. I know he's hiding in there. Cool shit. Like that is really a part of my childhood. If you know what Where's Waldo is, you definitely grew up in my era. If you don't, look it up. It's very cool. I mean, even to this day to people. Oregon Trail, yes. I played that in the computer lab like a nerd. I'm like 5 years old playing that shit on the DOS, the fucking early Macintosh with the floppy disk. I played that shit like, yes, my family got dysentery or, you know, they had some like, you know, smallpox, your family died or your cattle died. Dude, insane game. One of the coolest games that if they would have made that now in a next-gen system, you know I would play that. You know, they had the TV show with the Harry Potter, you know, character, obviously, and it was based off the Oregon Trail. Good show. It's a good comedy. Daniel Radcliffe stars in it. It's good shit, man. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Go planet. Man. It's funny when you hear certain things, too, like X-Men, like the theme song, or like There's just certain ones that really stood out. For me, it's obviously the Turtles was a huge thing in my life. It still is today. Like, I won't lie. Like, the Ninja Turtle memorabilia for me is very sacred. Like, I got a lot of cool things. Ninja Turtle, Transformers, G.I. Joe. Like, they're worth a lot of money. They're super rare, and there was a lot of cool things. Like, I remember talking to some friends about the Ghostbusters line. They have this Ghostbusters toy. You, like, squeeze the legs, and the eyeballs came out. Came with, like, a ghost, and of course, I opened it and played with it. I'm looking it up online, and I'm seeing it for like $500-$600. I'm like, oh, you know, what could have been? You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to play with the toys. You got to enjoy them. Like, you know, I did with my wrestling ring and some of the stuff that I knew would be worth money. But I had a savvy sense even when I was like 5. That's when I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm going to save it. When I'm older, it'll be worth money. Like, that was my first thinking, you know? I had one collector friend, Jake Rosenberg. He had a bunch of starting lineups. Like, he had them all displayed at the top of his bedroom, like on like little stands. And when you see someone that's got like 30 starting lineups, and they normally are like $8-10 a pop, and they're like really cool items back then. They came with cards or a poster or a coin. You know, before McFarlane's, there was starting lineups, and that was my inspiration. You know, besides my dad, to really go after it with the collecting. After seeing what he had, and his dad was into like Novas and like was a car builder type of dude, Chevy type of dude, and they had a Hot Wheels collection in the package, and I was like, whoa, dude, I'm doing this all wrong. I need to be saving my shit. Play with some, but save some, and yeah. Road Rage, dude, Sega Genesis, Gauntlet, Echo the Dolphin. Stop, dude. I mean, I can go forever, dude. For as many game systems and games that I had and memories, going to friends' houses, let's stop, dude. Double Dribble, Double Dragon, Blades of Steel, Mario 3, Doom. It never ends. Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, Mario 1, 2, and 3. Super Mario 64, WCW vs. NWO Revenge, Nintendo 64, Turok, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. All right, I'll stop, man. You don't want me to keep going. That's like crazy, man. Hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the coolest thing ever. I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards, the trading cards. I have the figures. I have the vehicles. Like, some stuff I have in the package from the remake. One of the coolest items that I have is I have Ninja Turtle Ooze, not from the 1988 series, but the remake they did on Nickelodeon probably about 10, 15 years ago. And I went to Toys R Us and got a whole set, including the cardboard box of the Ooze, and it came with like 12. And I bought the whole thing at Toys R Us because I knew the box itself is worth a couple $100. So I was like, all right, I got to get this. I think I spent like $60. I think they were going for like $4 a pop. And then I got the box for free, which was worth a couple $100. And then now they easily go for $300-$400, you know, for a thing of ooze. You know, Ninja Turtle ooze is in the shape of the canister, right? And then it has a little mini Ninja Turtle in there too. But people get the ooze because they had certain figures that you could use the ooze with. Like, you put the ooze in a backpack and like Raphael or Donatello can like shoot it. I got, you know, whatever. You got the Splinter, you know, play set or whatever you're doing. But pretty cool, man. You know, I got that rare stuff. I'm sure you guys are staying safe. So I burnt all my Ninja Turtle toys on a candle during Hurricane Andrew as a dumb kid. Sounds like you need me to send you some Ninja Turtle love, dude. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fucking toys. I got some cool stuff, man. I mean, at one point I could be like that guy that like actually opens up the toys that are worth a lot of money just to show people that you can do it. I mean, it would be kind of heartbreaking, just, you know, but I know that the views and the subs for doing something crazy like that, I mean, there isn't really anything like that, but I don't know if I would want to just destroy the value of something tenfold, but I imagine there'd be some interest there just to see, like, my vibe and how I would react. There's a few things that obviously I would wish I could go back and have now that I have that I could play with as a kid, but like a wrestling ring cage was always the coolest thing in my mind. So if I had a wrestling ring with like Hogan and Big Boss Man and the Bushwhackers, like I had Ultimate Warrior, I had some figures. I didn't have a bunch, but, you know, 6 or 7. You know, my boy Preston that's on the channel sometimes, this guy had over a fucking 100. Okay, so that shows you how much he loved wrestling figures. Like, wrestling figures are the coolest thing to me. Like, you know, everyone can collect McFarlane's or starting lineups, or you can do, you know, X-Men or, you know, Star Wars, and there's all these different types that you can buy, but, or you can be like a Hot Wheel guy, but there's certain ones that are a little bit more coveted, a little bit more special. Genesis was like a Game Genie. Dude, Game Genie, they actually had the Sega Network. And I had a friend, Korean friend, only one at our school that had it. You know, they weren't like super rich, but they did have Blazer tickets and got to see Jordan when he came to Oregon. So he was one of the only people I knew at the school that had, you know, his dad made good money or stepdad made good money and was like balling out. And, you know, but I went to this guy's house and, bro, he had the Sega, like, Sega Network, you know what I mean, early on. And, bro, playing Sega in 95, right, when you're 13 years old and it's online, like, concept of actually playing against someone else online was born. And I'll tell you how cool it was. I mean, there was Sega CD, 32X, all these like little extra add-ons or like disc shit. Like the technology was getting ready for PlayStation. That's crazy, man. He said Fraggle Rock. All right, YouTube GM. Appreciate you, my dude. Always. Look at these records. 7-0, 6-1. And then Tennessee Titans 5-2. This is a must-win game for the Niners. Because if not, you are going to fall back to the Saints, and you're never going to catch up, and the Saints are going to keep winning. That's why I think the Saints are the 6th seed. And I'm a Bucs fan. Am I supposed to say that? Probably not, but that's the truth. I mean, prove me wrong. Someone's better at a 6th seed than the Saints in the NFC. You tell me. Prove me wrong. Their potential with all their guys coming back healthy, with even Jameis Winston not being the Tampa Jameis, but the Saints Jameis, and just not fucking up too much, being better with the LASIK. I mean, there's a playoff opportunity there. It's up to them. It's like their game to lose, their playoff opportunity to wash away. Like, you are in the driver's seat. You either are going to finish the race or you're crashing into a wall. So you decide, you know. 2012 Colts, no crashing into walls, no Dale Earnhardt Sr. moments, okay? The Intimidator. Your boy even watched NASCAR at some point. I got a lot of crazy memorabilia. Dale Jr., Dale Sr., Michael Waltrip, Jeff Gordon. Got some special shit, man. You'd be surprised. Most people would not know that I ever watched that or had that kind of memorabilia. YouTube GM, my dude. Cecil loves wrestling like your boy. Football wrestling is my favorite. I mean, football wrestling toys. Sports cards, shit like that. Jordans. Air Max Vapors. You know, Ovo with the Drake. Supreme. I mean, there's just certain ones. Mitchell and Ness. 20-12, fourth quarter. Let's see if the Niners can actually come back. Yeah, well, he can see now, and he can throw the deep ball. You know, Taysom Hill is limited, right? There's going to be mistakes, but as long as you're okay with the mistakes, but you're trying, I think fans can live with that. You know what I mean? As long as they're not dumb interceptions right into the defender. You know, as long as it's like contested, you can live with that, right? Even though he might be forcing it, but if it's blindly horrible, that's when you can't accept that, and you're like, you got to go. You got to go, and then upgrade to Tom Brady. Thank you, right? But for them, it's a Band-Aid. It's not long-term, because if Aaron Rodgers is like, oh, all of a sudden Rodgers available and the Saints get Rodgers, you think they're going to give a shit about Jameis Winston? Fuck no. They'll be like, ooh, Aaron Rodgers. Then you're thinking Super Bowl or how many? See what I mean? So you can be loyal to a certain degree, but if another guy comes available, even though he's going to the AFC, oh, baby, first down, Niners. What a play. What a play. I'm excited to do the game tomorrow. Really am. Dave Blaney. NASCAR. Yeah, man. I'm wide. Dude, my range and liking shit is like probably the most wide variety of anybody, dude. Like I really try to be a well-balanced human and read a lot and get into a lot of things. Is there anything you didn't collect? No. Pugs, Magic, you know, pretty much everything. Sports cards. Touchdown, Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Depot Samuel. Tiny Zeus Lister. Friday, Debo. Named after him. What an impactful movie. Friday, Craig. Everyone loves Friday and Next Friday. Day. You tell me if you don't like Friday or Next Friday. Shame on you. Or the third one, the Christmas one. When it's Christmas, Friday after next gets watched at least once in my head and on TV. Okay? It's a fun movie, man. So the first 3 Fridays, I mean, if you're a fan of those guys, Ice Cube, It's good. Good shit, man. Garoppolo. Oh, nice defense. Tipped. Basketball, the movie, so neat. Video game. Yeah, Game Genie was a thing. It gave you codes. Like you plugged it in, and like you got codes for your games. Like that was like game breaking. Yeah, if you grew up in that Sega area or Super Nintendo, I mean, like Mario Kart was a fad. GoldenEye was a big thing. There was like certain things for 64 and Sega. A lot of memories. Jordan versus Bird. Celtics versus Lakers. Bulls versus Blazers. I mean, some of the sound effects. Madden. Joe Montana Sports Talk Football. I mean, Mutant League Football. Mutant League, the fucking cartoon. What you know about that? What you know about Mutant League Football, the cartoon? Some of y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. That was on another level. I watched that shit in the morning. John is like, come on, Jimmy. Win it. Game Genie is weak sauce. But back then, it was game breaking, dude. Hey, you got to get some food, dude.
Go to Vroom.com to buy your car entirely online.
New brisket seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced.
2012, Colts beating the Niners. Had some good dinner. The beers. Everything is good. Jeff Gordon. Austin Dillon. Nice. Do you know what I have? I'll show you. One of my rare items that I have a Jeff Gordon, like near rookie autograph. So obviously, you know, Jeff Gordon, he started coming in the league and the lower circuits, you know what I mean? 92, 93. I have I believe it's a 94 autograph, from a box. And it's like probably PSA 10 grade, like perfect. It's worth, $100 to $200, but he's got his mullet on with like the DuPont hat, and it's autographed, and it's like really autographed by him. It's like numbered, and you had to actually get packs of like the track series and these certain series back in the day, because there was only a certain couple brands of NASCAR cards. How I know this? Go to card shop, and I had a boss that used to go to Vegas and used to go to like Talladega. Got me into it. He was like a Jeff Gordon guy, and there's a few guys that he liked, and he got me into it, and he got me some cool like flag from a race, a wall trip, and got me like the program, and I collect some of the memorabilia. He got me so into it. I just wanted to talk with him, about it. I was like, I want to get immersed in this. Like, I've never done it before. Let me see what it's like to watch like Daytona 500 or Talladega. And if you're a race car fan at any point, they have Indy 500, right? But when you watch Talladega, or if you watch one of the big ones, which is usually the main two, right? Like, that's special. Daytona 500 and Talladega. And I got figures from McFarlane with some of those guys. And I got some cool Hot Wheels stuff. It's just kind of fell off of it. You know what I mean? It hasn't been the same after some of these guys retired and whatnot for me. But I'll check up on a race once in a while. I won't watch a full one anymore, but I'll peep once in a while. GamePro had the codes to put in the codes to be legit. GamePro, the magazine. Dude, EGM, is that the other one? EGM and GamePro, dude. And then the Nintendo magazine, bro, with like the pictures and the stuff. Dude, Nintendo Power. Dude, I have friends that have hundreds of those. Nintendo Power, that magazine was litty. Oh my God, you're bringing back so many memories. When I would go to the car, I would go to like Babbage's, and I would go to like the video game stores, and I would buy the book. I was like, God, this game's gonna be tough, like a Resident Evil 2 or 3. I'm like, you know what I mean? I can probably figure it out, but maybe I need to get this book for $10, Good memories, man. Tomb Raider, you almost needed a book. Resident Evil 1, 2, you almost needed a book. Like, it was almost impossible to like beat that shit without one. You had to be very good at games to be able to get through those games and have the patience too. Yeah, up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Fucking Contra, dude. All the guns and the 100 lives. Come on, man. Who do you think I am? Contra, Super Contra. Dude, those are some of the best games ever on a Nintendo. Mario 3, Mike Tyson Punch-Out. I mean, I have so many memories of these games. It is fucking redonkulous. You have no idea. And as an Asian kid, the stereotype is true. There might be times where I played like 12 hours straight. Your boy was beast mode before Marshawn Lynch. All right? Motherfucker was 7, fucking playing video games all day and all night. Gangsta. 3rd down and 3. Wentz, pump fake. Yes. 1st down, Colts. Move the chains. Move the chains. Oh, now you guys are just getting me back. Scholastic Book Fair. Ooh, baby. Man, I got some gems. I got gems in anything that I have, but like some of the Scholastic Book Fair shit is no joke. Some of my favorite shit. Like, it might not be worth the most money, but if you see these things and I show them to you on the channel, you'll be like, wow, how cool is that? You know, being like 7 years old and getting this thing. And I still have some of them at my old house that I grew up in. It's fire. I need to go to my mom's and pick some up. Babbage's. You know, your boy knows. Toys R Us, legendary. KB Toy Stores. I even worked there. KB Toy Stores when they had the video game craze. Pokemon on fucking the little Nintendo Color. Man. That's what I do, man. I take people back. I take people back, dude. Yeah, remember when kids used to read? Remember when kids used to play video games and not watch people that play video games? Here's a guy. I can bring it back, man. All the cultures. FUBU clothing. For us, by us. FUBU. When's the last time you heard someone say FUBU? Exactly. Going long, going deep. 50-50 ball, incomplete. You definitely got the L on that one. No mossing going on. Go up and get it, young man. It's 20-18. Update the score. Foo. Oh, Chris Collinsworth, all he's got to do is out-jump him. Man. If it was just so easy, Chris. Man. But Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, bases loaded. Bases loaded 2. Bases loaded 3. Blades of Steel. Tecmo NBA basketball. NBA Live 95. NBA Action 94. If you know these things, man. Telling you. Golden Axe on Sega. Earthworm Gem. Game over. I might as well stop right there. Final Fantasy 7, 8. I don't need to keep Chrono Trigger. I don't need to keep going. Metroid. GoldenEye. God, that was good. The wrestling games for 64 were legendary too. WCW versus NWO Revenge. They had some amazing ones. No Mercy. I still have them. The creative character was crazy. I still have it. FUBU. KB, man. I got some insane collectibles from KB and Toys R Us. Always will love those two places. And damn you, Bezos and Amazon, you took my childhood away. Thanks. Look at Wentz. Woo! Big hit. First down, Colts. Let's go. First down. My name's Stone Cold Steve Austin. First down, drink a beer. There we go, Wentz. That deserves a drink or two. One for me and one for Wentz. Let's go. That was a Wentz moment. Like early in Wentz's career when he was like going to be the MVP. He was doing this shit right there. Look at that. Big 20-yard plus gain. Getting popped. No problem. There you go, Carson. That's what we want to see when we think of you. Not you just, busting and just not being a good quarterback anymore and folding under pressure. Okay? It's cool to see a quarterback that gets hated on have moments like that. I appreciate shit like that. I look at things a little different. Man, I'm bringing you guys back, dude. I'm bringing you back anything that you want to talk about. Mace, Diddy, Biggie, Bone, Pac, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop it, man. It'll go on forever. It'll go on forever. Actual toy stores. That was the coolest thing to me as a collector, too. No Mercy might be the most modded game ever. Bro, I have it, man. Any wrestling game, WrestleMania 2000, another classic. I believe No Mercy came out after WrestleMania 2000. I believe it came out in, 01? Fumble. Threw it forward. But, the creative character mode and what you could do in it when the characters from WCW, NWO, Revenge, where you got the WCW vibe, very cool to me, right? I think I even had an ECW game from, the Nintendo 64 that wasn't as good, but it was ECW, so I didn't give a shit, right? And then the WWF, man, some of those ones are just incredible. WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy is just incredible. I could play that to this day and make a YouTube channel out of it. People would watch because I'm huge into wrestling, and those were amazing. Yeah, I'm an old man. 3rd and 1. But if you understood what it was, Elliot, you'd just be like, wow, these guys are talking about like the coolest, like most trendy shit ever. But it was just like memories. Nintendo 64. I used Nintendo 64. Yeah. They're like, what's saved on here? And you're like, oh shit. You're like, I got 4 levels in. Like, so yeah, sometimes you get, if you had those things on there, because people had the memory card that you could plug into the back of 64 controller or the Rumble Pack. Okay, right? The Rumble Pack, super dope on certain games. And then, yeah, if they saved it on the game, then you could be like, they might have had a save progress. Like, this motherfucker gave up. He was 1 level away from beating it. Thank you very much. All the guns? Yes, I will take that. You know, but sometimes you want to play it from the beginning. But yeah, I remember that vibe. Gang. Yeah, I love wrestling games. There's some of my favorite things of all time. I will. 3rd down and 12, 20-18 Colts. Wentz with the check down. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Jonathan Taylor, first down. Nope. He wishes. 4th down. Oh, Wentz. You're up 2. Your defense has played pretty good, so you're going to believe that they're going to come through in the game. Trust Wentz or the defense? Defense. Darius Leonard or Wentz? Yeah, I'll go with that Darius guy. Kind of good. And we're not talking Darius Miles. Remember that? How that was a thing? Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles? Right, with the headband? How cool is that, dude? Makes me want to go get my Supreme headband on right now and just put it on. Dude, Darius Miles. I mean, on the Clippers, on the Blazers. Special kid, dude. Fun to watch when he played. Trendsetter. Fashion. I see you. Field goal kick. Right down the motherfucking middle. It's good. That's all you got to say, Chris Collinsworth. Clutch. That's all I need to say. Clutch. 23-18 Sunday Night Football with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Donate if you can. All right? Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Merchandise. My NWSF hoodie, right? $34.99. Less than $35. Worth it. Comfortable. Made it cheaper so fans could buy it. Sells good. Get one and represent the NWSF wherever you live, the West Coast or the East Coast. Because when you wear it, it's simple and it looks like NWO, new World Order 4 life, brother. Okay? People ask you, what is NWSF? What is that? Then you can tell them. Gang. John Carlos, or when you played NFL Blitz and you kept leg dropping or elbow dropping the guy after the play's over. You know what I mean? You did that shit at the arcade too. Now you're bringing me to like Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat 2, T-Mech, just like crazy games, arcade, Wonderland moments and shit, man. Good shit, man. Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 on Nintendo 64 is actually goated. Yeah, I like Japanese shit. I'm Japanese. Of course I'm going to like that shit. Yeah, I've never played that. And what is it? I bet, all the characters you don't know, but I imagine the wrestling, maneuvers and the way it's the smoothness of the game and the flow must be amazing if it's on that level. Because we already know what No Mercy's like in WrestleMania 2000. I mean, if you ask me something sport-related, video game-related, anything related, I mean, chances are I've read something on it. I mean, yeah, or experienced it. Virtual Pro Wrestling. God, dude. And when I think of a name like that, it just brings me to like old school times and Virtua Fighter, Sega Dreamcast, Sega Saturn. Does anyone even know what I'm talking about? Sega Genesis, 32X, Sega CD, TurboGrafx 16, Neo Geo. Is this registering with anybody? Are you guys, I must be like super old because I'm saying shit that like people don't even know. It's like telling someone what the fuck a typewriter is. They're like, what the fuck's that? Typewriter? Burning a CD? Damn, you're old. Well, that was a thing back then. Mixtapes were a thing on CD, okay? Everyone did it. Arcades, yeah. We got some here in the Northwest that are just pinball related, and they are amazing. There's one in Lincoln City, so I go to the beach. I actually lost my phone on my birthday there, and the guy grabbed it, thank God, because that would have been a real shitty birthday to lose my phone. But it was an amazing trip, dude. Sightsee, smell the air, see the waves, and then go to an arcade. Yeah, please. Go get some seafood or pizza down there. Yeah. It's amazing, man. We went to a Mexican place, margaritas. spicy, super good. Yeah, great time, dude. Arcades are awesome. Oh yeah, dude. Ramen, man. I love ramen. Top ramen, chicken, beef, dude. The cup of noodle, right? Pho, all right. You know, I'll go whatever boat noodles. Like I do. I'm Asian, dude. So rice. I used to eat white rice and like salads every day. So I mean, my diet is definitely above and beyond. You know, imagine eating salad every day when you're a kid. Not the funnest thing, but you turn to love it though eventually. The rice part I didn't mind. It's just the salad part. It's just like, God, I got to eat all these damn things like celery and then the lettuce and the tomato. It's like too many bites. Like, all right, I'll take a bite or two if I'm a kid, not fucking like a bowl full. What are you trying to do? Kill me here? Turn me into a vegetarian? God, forcing this fucking salad. But Tom V in the building. Sega Saturn. Oh, man, Sega Saturn was something special. I never owned one personally, but I have played one before, and let me tell you, it was a Dreamcast before Dreamcast. Pretty cool. Like new age graphics that we weren't used to seeing. Definitely a game changer. Metal Slug was a big thing. Panzer Dragoon, the Dragon game, was a big. I mean, there were some pretty big names on there. The Virtua Fighter was a big thing. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, man. Banjo-Kazooie. Fucking A, dude. Mega Man. 1 through how many ever they did. God, I remember the theme music and playing that shit at like friend's house, how hard it was. Earthworm Jim, Mega Man, like Metroid, like some of the fucking Zelda. Some of these games were so piss you off that you would leave them on all night. You're like, fuck you, game. I am not starting over. There's not a save point. So this is staying on. And that's what 80s and 90s kids did. We hid the video game system from our parents, right? Underneath, like, in the closet. Interception by the Colts. Big play. Go. Go. Xavier Rhodes. Rhodes close. Touchdown, Colts. But he must have stepped out of bounds. Banjo-Kazooie. Star Fox, 64. Mario, 64. I can name drop literally so many things that I experienced or that I've read on. I mean, we could just make a show of me just doing that over and over on anything, any topic, and I'm just like bang, 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 bang. Clay fighters. Damn, dude. Man. Tony Hawk, undergrad. Dude, Tony Hawk he stepped out. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater, there was a lot of cool, like, things. Killer Instinct was a real vibe. Like, when I was a kid, I remember going to the theater. You put your nickel or dime or quarter up there. I got next, bitch. And you're like 7. You're like, I'm next in line. You're about to go down. You know what I mean? With the FUBU on. Right? So hard. Like, the guys that were good at that, 20-hit combos, 30-hit combos. You're like, punch. Like, you just get, like, blasted with, like, so many punches and kicks, and the kid is, like, sweating, and, like, coins are coming out of his pants, like, just, like, on drugs, or I don't know. But, I mean, that game was insane. Mortal Kombat was insane, too, at the arcade. Like, that was a vibe. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 was a vibe at the arcade. Killer Instinct was a vibe. Like, that was, if you weren't there, you have no idea. But as far as, like, arcade games, those were at the very peak of, like, what was cool. In my opinion, besides NBA Jam, NBA Hang Time, and NFL Blitz, and Cruisin' USA. You know what I'm talking about, baby. Cruisin' World. Fun. You like car shit? That's it. Yeah, I just gave you a fucking flashback. Dude, there's so many games, man. Link. I mean, there's just so many amazing games on all these systems. I still got my shit, man. I still got some really good games. A Star Wars game, Rogue Squadron. I mean, I got some wide variety. I got to go look to see what I got, but yeah, man, I went through the same shit. I mean, if you grew up and, from like 82 to 87, you're probably on that same vibe as me. Or a couple years before that, or, anything prior to 82, 78 to 82, or 78 to 88. If you were born in that, you really understand what I'm talking about. Afterburner Daytona USA. Ooh, yeah. When you sit in there, those are the ones that are cool. You're at the steering wheel. It's going fast. It's too fast for you. You always try to brake and whatnot. I had to save the remote. Man down, man down. All right, 3rd down and 5. Wentz. Ooh. Oh, first down, Colts.
Makes the catch just short of the line to gain, and then his momentum takes him backwards for a first down. A Niner is down.
Al, I think Al Shire's hit is what created that first down. He's coming running right back. He's short of the first down right there, but Al Shire, with that hit, drove him over the line for the first down.
And that's Mosley who's on the ground, the San Francisco quarterback. So an injury timeout with 3:39 left in the fourth.
What are you doing?
With Windows 11 gaming performs to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering. It's so cool that we'll have access to movie theater level quality pretty much anywhere. Seeing it load up that quick.
My dog's in the room.
I can't believe there's no lag. I didn't realize how bad you were until I got these really good graphics.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man. What's wrong with action figures? Nothing. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies. Whoa, I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping. What's your wallet?
According to AWS Next Gen Stats, Locken had a 25.9% chance to catch that. What a play! AWS, you can stat that. Games right, 2 live and in alert time and stat that.
Yeah, I had to. She came in when I left the door open. She misses me. It's always Paisley time.
Welcome to Rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
It's always Paisley time. It's time. It's time. It's Vader time. Time. And if you get wrestling, you know what that is too. If you know Vader. I can't do the Vader thing, like the Star Trek thing, like the right here like this. It's Vader time. Like I can't. You guys know the mask, the wrestler. I can't do that. I can't do the Star Trek Vader thing, you know, or the Pharrell thing. I want to sometime though. Yeah, one more score for the Niners would be epic for anyone that wasn't a Colts fan. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're fighting with the Saints, to me, as the 6th best team, even though they have a record, you know, that should be better than 2-3. But the Niners have the coaching and the talent to maybe get to 8, 9, 10 wins if they can turn it around. But they're going to have some perseverance and go through the emotions of being sad and like depressed and having to put it together. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You know what I mean? But at some point, it's going to be Trey Lance, and things will be better. But at this point, it's still Jimmy G, based on they've been going back and forth. Yeah, Force Unleashed. Dude, video games are my thing, dude, too. Even though I don't play them as much anymore. I mean, I got a lot of history, a lot of playing. 23-18. Michael Pittman Jr. is amazing. I don't know if I would go that far, Sarah. I mean, that is one of your guys. I think you could do much better. T.Y. Hilton is a legend, but I mean, he's getting older. You know what I mean? You need a whole brand new receiving core. You know what I mean? Nothing against Michael Pittman, you know what I mean, or T.Y., but I mean, T.Y., right? But, I mean, it's like Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne. At some point, these guys get old, right? But, dude, if they get some really good weapons, Carson Wentz's future might be able to be there. But if that doesn't happen, he won't be the guy. Wentz? Ooh. What happened to my hands? I mean, after having guys like Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, T.Y. Hilton. I mean, you put wide receivers in a different category. You know what I mean? You can't just be so, the Paris Campbells. And, I mean, for a long time, I mean, it was guys that you wouldn't expect to step up to be, like their dude. 23-18, third down and 10. Third down and 10, shotgun set, Wentz, pump fake to the screen pass, going long, going deep, man open. Oh, shit! Touchdown, Michael Pittman Jr. He says, Orion, put some respect on my name. Okay. They just iced the game with Michael Pittman Jr. Wow. He was doing that shit at USC. Orion's like, okay, I think you could do better. You're decent. Pittman's like, no, I'm a little bit better than you think. And I'm going to show you right here, Orion. Put some respect on my name. Wide open, shitty defense right here. Tough 50-50 ball. The guy's taller, faster, stronger. He went up at the peak of the jump, throws the ball. Very USC-ish, like Reggie Bush, Carson Palmer, Troy Polamalu. That USC, what we remember of the greatness. Okay. You just iced the game, my dude. Impressed. I know Michael and Micah. Yeah, I know that, and it's not like I want to hate on him. It's like I know that he's pretty good, but for him to be great, you got to do shit like that. I hope to see more of that. Can we get Michael Pittman Jr. to be a top 15 receiver in the league? If he keeps making plays like this, that might actually come true one day. But I'm not sold yet. But, dude, respect, dude. Huge play in the rain. Huge. Yeah. Zach Pascal, was one of my favorite guys to watch. I watched him in preseason years ago, and I was like, this guy's pretty good. And then he ends up being the guy when T.Y.'s out. But Michael Pittman Jr., he's got the most upside out of anyone that the Colts roster have as far as wide receiver. But you would think Michael Pittman Jr. is like a wide receiver 2 or 3. You would rather have someone even better than him at the 1 and 2. And when that happens, and if Michael Pittman Jr. is a second or third option, that's when the Colts are going to be good. And they'll be able to compete with the Titans. But until then, that might be a bugaboo and a handicap right there. Facts. Way to shut me up, Michael Pittman Jr. I knew you were going to make a moment probably sometime in the next few weeks, but I just didn't think it was going to be right there. Salute, dude. Oh, yes. Olave. Are you kidding me? If you guys could pick one guy to add to your roster, he's it. He is it. That could be huge. That's like a Jonathan Taylor at wide receiver. Impact. Huge. Yeah, I would want him on my Buccaneers too. No, Olave's he's a stud. He might be the best one overall. Yeah, Alimo. God, they got some guys though that Darius Leonard's the best player, hands down, but they got some guys though. Nice catch, little check down. 30-18. Colts are saying, no way, man. What a win for you, Sarah. Is this awesome or what? You probably didn't think you were going to win this game unless you watched my stream earlier, and I said that you guys have beaten the Niners the last 4 times. Sometimes history tends to repeat itself. Sometimes history is made to be broken, but sometimes it repeats itself or falls into a number pattern. Big win for the Colts. Devastating loss for the Niners, showing that they're not on the Saints level. All right, but the Colts have a little life with Tennessee. You're not going to catch them, all right, because they're hot, but maybe you can get in with a wild card. That's the best case scenario. Maybe if you turn it around, you can win the division, but based on the football that we've seen so far, the Titans don't look like they're slowing down. They're trying to hit an AFC championship game. They might get it this year. There's going to be a lot of competition. Bengals, Ravens, Bills, all right, the Chargers. There's a lot of teams. So we'll see, but hey, maybe they can get in. It's hitting the home run on the next pitch. It's DeForest Buckner beating his former team. Yeah, that's a big thing. It's a big thing, man. We hit 30 likes. Nice. Let's go. 30-18. Sunday Night Football. I did the Tampa Bay, Chicago Bears. Did that. 38-3. Now I know what it's like to win 38-3 instead of lose 38-3 like I did the Saints last year. or when the Saints beat the Packers. I mean, everyone's been on the bad end of that 38-3. Hey, getting on that good side feels good. Feels good on the other side. Let's go. Chris Collinsworth. Yeah, Chris Collinsworth was an awesome wide receiver for the Bengals. He might not be everyone's favorite on the mic, but had a pretty amazing career with Boomer Esiason. And if it wasn't for the Niners, the Bengals would be like multiple champion. Like Boomer Esiason would be Joe Montana. You know what I mean? Ickey Woods would be more famous in the Ickey Shuffle. I used to do that as a kid. All right. What you know about the Ickey Shuffle? Intercepted. Colts. Collinsworth, James Woods. I mean, they had some guys back in the day, but Boomer Esiason was like a very good left-handed quarterback, like very good on that Steve Young level. Surprisingly, a lot more left quarterbacks back then too. Hey, feels good for Sarah and my boy Swaggy. I told Swaggy, I wish he could have come over, and like they lost last time to the Ravens at the end, and like this would have been a really cool game to have a Colt fan here with me, like watching, especially with me watching, like pretty big, dude, big win. 4 turnovers by the Niners, only 2 from the Colts. Normally it's the other way around. Doyle. All right, minute 53. Colts defense playing good. 30-18. Who would have thought, maybe some people thought the Niners were going to bring it a little more. I did. All right, but the Colts on the road, finding a way. Sometimes fighting that adversity. Sometimes being on the road, your team gets more focused than being just kind of, lazy at home and not giving it your all, or taking the other team for granted. Big win. For 3-4 for the Colts, this is huge. They're trying to catch Tennessee. And they might have the best chance out of any team trying to catch a first-place team. The Colts might be the only team that can do it. Nobody in Tampa's division's doing it. Saints might try to get close, but it won't be that close. I think there'll be a couple game difference, right? No one's catching the Cowboys in the East. Okay, North, no one's catching the Packers and Rodgers and Grossi. All right, and then the Rams and the Cardinals will have the most wins. So if you're thinking about the NFC, it's not there, right? Unless you want to say it's the Saints trying to catch Tampa, but that's not the same. I think this Colts has a better chance. They could narrow it down to maybe like 1 game if they get on a little bit of a rally. 10 wins to 9 wins, or 11 to 10, like something like that. 12-11. But the Colts have to be disciplined, and they have to win games like this. Games that maybe they were favored or barely, or maybe they were underdogs. They got to win like 75% of the games the rest of the way. I mean, you can't lose any more than you've already lost already. I mean, you already got too many fucking losses, right? Huge win. Huge. This makes up for that Baltimore loss. You know what I mean? Because you're on the road, and I think a lot of Colts fans were nervous about this game. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how confident they were in Carson Wentz, and you're starting to see some of the good Carson, and it's awesome to see. Awesome. 30-18 Colts. Yep, offsides, Bosa. 30-18. Minute 5.
Clearly the motion was legal on that one, unless somebody on the offensive line jumped.
False start offense. Yeah, but I'll bust out some of my things, you know what I mean? Like the Jeff Gordon autograph that I have, or maybe some of the toys, so you guys can get a little bit deeper into my life, so you guys can see, like, how hardcore the hardcore sport fanatic goes, the collecting and just a lot of things. 30-18, 3rd and 7. Big win for the Colts. Big. Big. 3rd down and 7. Blue 80. Good. Fourth down. All right. Darius Leonard, a beast. So if you guys were going to rank the linebackers with no bias, of course, if you have Devin White, Darius Leonard, Fred Warner, or Bobby Wagner on your team, you're going to be a little biased. But what do you think the order is of those 4 linebackers? Let's do a little question here, okay? Let me see where you guys are at football knowledge-wise, and I want to see. So we're going to go. I'll write it out. All right, there it is. Devin White, Bobby Wagner, Fred Warner, and Darius Leonard. Rank those. You know what I mean? It's tough because you could really put anyone at number 1, right? Or number 2. Like you can kind of, like if someone says Devin White and then someone says Bobby Wagner or someone says Fred Warner or Darius Leonard, like can you really argue if they say they're number 1 or number 2? Not really. I mean, they're almost all interchangeable in the top 4. You know, Bobby Wagner being the OG with Luke Kuechly, they were the 2 best for years. So he's kind of the one that you could put at 4. You know, and, you know, you got to give a lot of love to Devin White and obviously Darius Leonard. I think I would put maybe Fred Warner 3rd. I would go Wagner 4th, Fred Warner 3rd. No disrespect to Fred Warner, but I think Darius Leonard and Devin White are better overall. Overall, they're better to me as a full athlete. You know, Darius Leonard is beast mode. Devin White is beast mode. Bobby Wagner was beast mode. Fred Warner on the cusp of beast mode, even though he's had a couple great years. You know, I just need to see a little bit more consistency, but I have you in my top 4, you know what I mean, now going into the season. And you Devin White because, yeah, dude, he's special, dude. If I didn't have him, I mean, Bobby Wagner got a Super Bowl. White got a Super Bowl. Fred went to 1. Darius Leonard wants to go to 1. If they get better teammates, you know. I mean, these guys are like game breakers, but the things I see from Darius Leonard and I think Devin White on a week-to-week basis, they're bigger than Bobby Wagner or Fred Warner. They will have games, but not like Darius Leonard and Devin White. That's why they're the top 2. Yeah, I think Devin is number 1, too. I think he's the best linebacker. I mean, it's like when I had Derek Brooks as the best outside, Sapp as the best D tackle. Devin White is the best to me. I mean, if you want to say Darius Leonard, you can do that, but Darius Leonard 1, I wouldn't argue there. Devin White, Wagner, Fred Warner. He said DeMario. Why you had to put DeMario in there? Like I wouldn't catch that? Okay. All right, let me change the scoreboard. Jimmy Fallon. All right, Lenny D, Colts fans, you did it. You did it. My battery is going to 5%. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. Colts versus Niners, live play-by-play and reactions. Appreciate you guys. Final score, Colts 30, Niners 18. Got done watching Lock and Key. It was awesome. Season 2, if you're looking for a new show to watch. 30-18 Colts, big win. Sarah, appreciate this one. Ryan says, 4 things in life are guaranteed: death, taxes, Jimmy G making at least 1 bonehead play per game, and Norman committing at least 1 PI per game. Oh, Josh Norman and Jimmy G. Yeah, but I still think the Niners are a team of the future. If they don't go to the playoffs this year and they can't get it turned around, in the near future, I could see them doing something. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Dude, I can keep going, man. I'm a machine, dude. I already did 6-7 hours straight. Did the Bucks and the Bears and Colts Niners, and we got Monday Night Football. We got fucking Saints Seahawks, baby, tomorrow. So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. Final score, Colts 30, Niners 18. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to hang out with the puppers, relax, eat some food, and I hope you guys have a great start of your week. Love you guys. Gang, gang. Peace out. See you guys very soon. Appreciate everyone that donated, participated in the chat. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. And I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you guys. Hope you guys end up having a great Monday. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys for Monday Night Football. I think it'll be better than advertised. I think Seattle will fight. They probably will lose by quite a bit, but maybe we'll have a big game from Jameis on the road in Seattle. 4 or 5 touchdowns. Passing. Could happen. Get that ESP vibe. Demario Davis is the most underrated middle linebacker of all time. You can't argue that. Demario is the AKA the glue because he holds everything to what? Together. Your boy has the great nicknames. Okay? Yeah, love me some Demario Davis, dude. And it was crazy how he was on the Jets and the Browns before he got to the Saints. Thank God, he thought. He's like, Jets, Browns, no. And then the Saints come around. He's like, yes, finally a good team. Yeah, Oregon did win yesterday, 34-31, with a clutch interception at the end of the game. Bro, I screamed like a girl for like 5 minutes. It was awesome. I said fuck, shit, bitch probably 500 times because we were down 14-0, and I was like, oh, God damn it. On national TV against Chip, 14-0, but I knew we would fight back. And as long as we gave Travis Dye, it should be CJ NFL Verdell's out for the year. We have to go with our RB2. I think he scored like 4 times. I mean, Kayvon was a monster. Couple sack lunches, a tackle for loss. 4.5, pressures. I mean, he had everything. He was balling. Famous Jameis. Hey, I can still give love. Elliot Evans, Air Whitey, Sarah Small, Pyro Flash, Holly, Hundo, Sneaky Shart, Lenny D. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hope everything ends up going well for you guys as we're transitioning into Monday. You guys will see me for Monday Night Football, Saints and Seahawks. My boy Marcos Pineda will be in the building. The Saints, obviously, fandom will be in the building, I hope. It'll be exciting. Obviously, I got an early, Swaggy P can go to bed easy tonight. I'll have to text him here real quick. But I'm excited to see the Colts fans' reaction. Niners, it'll be okay. Saints, Seahawks, should be fun. Enjoy your guys' rest of your night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I got one question for you. Well, talk sports like us, your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Go Ducks, baby. Go Ducks and go Bucks. Brady, I see you. Michael Pittman Jr., I see you. Way to shut me up. Love that touchdown. Carson Wentz, he's like, my hero, my BFF, Michael Pittman Jr. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll be back very soon. Peace. Enjoy your Sunday. Gang. Gang, gang, gang. Gang.